enjoying that. Hi Richard, hi Laura, I am Jad, hi Bria. I think I've got everyone. So, welcome to Saturday evening. I did it ages ago, Richard. I did it absolute ages ago. What? Like he says, that's jazzy.
Is that what with swords?
No.
Or is that your... And what's
I've done another one today, but it's for the baking lives. I might play it in a bit. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better today than I was yesterday. I was absolutely, you know what I mean? I think I think Eat had got to me. I think that's a lot to do with it. You know what I mean? And the fact that we're more or less sat out in it all day. So yeah. For Chris, yeah. Probably not even remembered Laura. Right, we're just cleaning my glasses because I can. Oh, that as well. Laura's already reminded me. So there you go.
Wait, Laura, that's my job.
Oh, Imran and my brother are at my cousin's house. Ah, yeah, it was that. Yeah, I can remember now. It were, honestly, I think a bit of it were eat exhaustion. You know what I mean? I've got this great big red mark on my foot. Mind you, it's not any better today, like, but this finger first.
Fastest finger first.
But yeah, I feel a hell of a lot better than I did yesterday.
Probably sitting in the sun for ages. That wouldn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, look at my chest.
Fuck, that looks worse today. Shit. It's all peeling, it's burnt.
But I mean, my shoulder is as well. Look, you see my white bits, look.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it's been a bit more palatable today, let's just say.
Terrible.
Even a little squirrel.
This is the thing, Laura, is put the nuts out specifically to attract squirrels. And then when they come along and pinch his nuts, he's moaning.
Mad about it.
I've got him on CCTV.
Hiya, Edward.
Hi, Edward.
I put some cream on, Edward, but yeah, it still caught me. Yeah. I think he's got them everywhere. I don't know.
I think I need to change this lipstick. I'm looking washed out to fuck.
But I think even Son had caught my lips because my lips felt like they were on fire all night, and I've been using this. And it's like moisturised them a bit, and they're a lot better today. It just felt like my lips were on fire. So I think actually sitting out in sun it actually affected my lips.
Yeah, lips are really sensitive. Oh.
But I mean, I've got sensitive skin anyway, and my lips being one of them. But I had to slap some of that. You know when I'm rolling Christmas fags, and I'm going like that all while. It even affects them then. Hi, Richard, again.
Go here, I'll kiss her better, Mrs. P.
I says to Chris, I says, ideally I could do one of them things, you know what they have at post office where it's like a spongy thing.
Oh, that you put your fingers on, yeah.
Yeah. And I says I could go without even putting it up to my lips. Because at the end of the day, on them fag papers, it's glue.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's bound to affect. I've been seeing on Facebook Tim and Crypto's out for cocktail, so there'll be.
I don't follow them on there. I only just opened it up recently, so I don't follow a lot of people.
Hi Johnny, how are you?
I haven't seen them come up either in my suggested.
But
hiya Johnny.
We've had a little bit of rain. Nothing to write home about. It were just a quick shower and that were it.
We had rain today, quite a bit of it.
Some as I say, we hadn't to. Yeah, I saw Tim's Facebook of him and Crypto. Yeah, apparently they're supposed to be coming up on the panel and she's supposed to be waxing him. So.
Oh, get in.
From what? No,
yeah, I've had a lot.
We had really a lot, Richard. I mean, where did Chris go? Went down to Asda, and it sort of Evans opened a bit, but then it sort of sun come out, and that were it.
Oh, it's been quite heavy here a couple of times today.
So yeah, we haven't had. It depends on how drunk Tim is.
I don't think so.
No comment, Edward. No comment. I'm not getting drawn into
exactly. No comment.
Yeah. You know, I've got enough going on in my own life without commenting on other people's stuff. But there you go. He was just doing his makeup. Vain sod.
2 minutes. It only takes you 2 minutes. Pocket text me an hour. I didn't take me an hour today.
It don't take me long because I don't put any on.
It took me an hour yesterday, and I've still got yesterday's on, so we're good.
I've whacked a bit of lip balm on, and that's it.
My favourite lipstick's about to run out, and I'm not buying another one because it's 25 quid. It has run out. Bastard. I need to go get a lighter lipstick because this is weird.
But yeah, we're not getting. Yeah, we're not getting into that, Edward. I'm not delving into other people's relationships. And I've always said, you know, at the end of the day, it's none of our business. End of.
Exactly. People's marriages are their business, no one else's.
Well, that's it. That's
or
it.
non-marriages, whatever. I don't even know. So, but either way, people's private lives. That's what I should have said.
Yeah, personal business. Yeah, personal stuff. Exactly that, Bria, and that's why I says I'm not commenting on it. I don't get involved in people's relationships, whether they're friends, whether they, you know, I'm not surmising or, you know, yeah, no. All I know is I'm happily married, and that's all I'm bothered about. So, but that's yeah, yes, exactly that, Bria.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I won't like to think that people were there with a fine, you know, microscope looking at mine and Chris's relationship. I'd say, well, what the fuck has it got to do with you? You know what I mean? And that is exactly the same. So that's that.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. Exactly. Hi, Pammy. How are you?
About to go to the park. Yeah, of course you are. Because you come in, you say hi, and you go for a wee, I'll go to the park. Or the bodega now. And you started using the bodega now as well.
How you going? How are you?
How you go, though?
So yeah, this week's baking, we're just doing something very simple, and it's traditional Dorset apple cake. That's it.
Is that like an upside down cake? She's happy now.
On the recipe.
Mm.
Trust you.
Yeah, crotch. I have to say it in your accent, Pammy, your Brooklyn accent. Your crotch.
Let me just see if I can find it on the website. But on the recipe, there's no picture.
Mm.
What? What's that about your crotch?
she used to come up on panel with me and Tams and call us crotches. We were like her online daughters, but we're like crotches or bitches. It was just a weird thing in the weird scummy community.
I was going to say.
That's why I was shouting your crotch back at her.
Oh.
She used to come on panel and say your crotch in a really broad Brooklyn accent, and then do this mad laugh that would just make everyone laugh.
Oh yeah, Gary. And if you remember rightly,
Hi, Gary.
I told that certain person, yeah, don't get me involved in it. Yeah. Hi, Gary. I know exactly what Gary's talking about.
Gary.
Ooh, doesn't sound too good for whoever the Glaswegian is. What a knob. Why would you do that? People crotch since 8th grade. You never grow up, Pammy.
Well, I'll give you a clue to the person. They've only got one leg.
I don't know.
Don't you know?
I don't have a clue. Amjad, do you know who it is? Message me on TikTok. Or Gary Gary has messaged me. Oh, go on.
There's a picture of it. Look, the apple cake, but with
nice.
Yeah.
Is it like
on the recipe? There ain't no picture.
Oh, you're not messaging me.
I'll message you on WhatsApp.
Oh yeah, Jeanette's got me on WhatsApp. Don't worry about it, Gary. Fucking rat. Who does that? Mind you, some people who are actually partners are just as bad. I don't know that person.
Yeah, Gordo knows who it is. I just tell him to up it then. But yeah, I know. And that actual person actually messaged me and said, could I message her? I says, what? I says, whoa, wait, hang on a minute. Don't get me involved in it.
I don't know who that is. Maybe I'll recognize them if I see them on YouTube.
But yeah,
I don't think I know who that is.
Whoa! Since when did people expect me to get involved in when he said, she said, and whatever fucking ever, you know what I mean? I went, no, don't get me involved in it, not in the slightest. Yeah, it is one we need a translator for, Gordo. Yeah, you're right. But yeah. But I
think Tams is asleep.
I still have all the messages. I phoned him on Messenger. Egypt's arse fell out, didn't you not do, Gary? Not do. Especially when he's messaging me, wanting me to get involved. I thought, no, you can't. Oh, well. This is the thing, when they get called out, when somebody gets called out on something, then, yeah, they put the defensive up.
Yep. What's that?
But you see, this is the thing, you know. How can I put it? I know me and Chris is as solid as a rock. I trust him, he trusts me. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't like to think that anybody were, you know, trying to get involved in my relationship. You know, at the end of the day.
I'm molting.
Yeah. I've no idea. I don't think so.
If he's on our Facebook group, because if he is, I'm going to go and have a nosy.
I don't think he's in group now.
I don't know how to find groups anyway. Fucking don't know how to use this thing.
Hey, you want a good clearer? You're on your own with that one, dear. Don't get me involved in your clear out problems.
I need some whiskey.
Yeah. That's one problem I don't delve into. Pardon the pun.
Can't see that name on there, Amjad, so far. I've not got to the bottom yet. How many fucking people's in this group? Jesus Christ. No.
He's touched himself up.
Oh, how we doing?
Ooh,
Got his
look
makeup
at
on now.
you.
Oh no. Jeanette is.
What?
No, not you.
I'm for that one. Just come on. I am just come on. I'm a man.
How could he reckon out racket?
Who?
Chris.
What's he doing?
He's pulling drawer out. He's trying to get to ice.
Ew.
I have, Johnny. Look here.
He's a pretty looking
then
fucker,
here,
isn't
look
he?
on my shoulder. Can you see where I had the top yesterday?
Let me guess who you're looking at.
Huh?
Let me guess who you're looking at.
Who I was looking at? Who?
Yeah, when you were looking at your phone.
I was looking on Facebook group, and yes, you're probably right. And yes, what a very pretty looking fucker that person is.
He says, "I'm good."
I think you're safe, Gary.
Who I am, Laura, in the Facebook group. Oh, strap lines.
No, that's the first time I've even looked at the people that are on it. I didn't know there were so many bloody people, but I've seen him on there. I haven't worked out who you are. I'm not looking for people on there, Jen, necessarily. No bodegas open.
Hello,
Sorry,
Annie. How are we doing?
It's a little Saturday night tipple.
Oh, I'll try it.
Nice.
You know what's going to be happening later on, and no, it's not what you think about it. Yeah, it's him snoring. But yeah, I thought I'd put one with like thin straps on today because even my lips, Johnny, my lips were on fire last night, so I've been putting this on because I think some.
Yeah, I know who you are on the group. Sorry, Jeanette. Yeah, I do know who you are on the group.
Hello, Gary. How are we doing?
You look all lopsided, Richard.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
You like
over to the side.
Yeah, you like. Yeah, you know.
All right. I'm just trying to look more casual.
You're going for the cool, casual look.
Going for the casual look.
But
yes, I tell you what, I'll send you a friend request to prove it. I'm not going to say on here, but I'll send you a friend request to prove it.
Chris's back of his neck were red raw last night.
There we go.
My final rum's
it won't let me. Oh no, there we go. It did. It takes a while to fucking.
But yeah, when I went to bed last night, my head were pounding. You know, because it's sun, my head were pounding, and yeah, my lips felt like they were on fire.
Mine weren't. I had half a gallon of
You know what
Baileys.
that sounds like? That sounds like sunstroke.
There were
That
nothing
sounds like
pounding with me.
sunstroke, Jeanette. That sounds like sunstroke, like with the headache and everything. That's what it sounds
Honestly, that's how I felt last night, Laura.
Mm.
My head were absolutely pounding when I went to bed.
Mm.
And the thing I couldn't get over were how my lips. They felt like they were on fire.
Yeah. Never fear, I have a second bottle.
Never fear, I have a second bottle. But
did you get it, Gordo?
It's Richard's fault. I was sat next to him.
What?
I said, it's your fault. I was sat next to you.
I don't know if I can.
I've got to blame somebody, Anna.
Yeah, well, it's been warm today. It's just been slightly it's rained here since from about 4 o'clock onwards, and
all right, I sent you a message.
Absolutely
somebody a message.
But this is the thing. I mean, me and Richard were talking privately because I said to Richard, I says, as much as I'd love to stay, I says, I just can't.
Yeah, I'm here on my own, really, no mates.
I says, I don't want to leave you on your own. I says, but I cannot, I'm absolutely worn out. So anyway, I says to Chris, I've poured some water out in a glass. Oh. I said, whack us some ice in there. And I tell you something, I necked it straight back. It were down in one kind of. I were really dead thirsty.
Norris, Gary, that's all I'm going to say. Norris, that's funny.
Norris.
Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about.
Baby. You know, like you did last night for me. Will you put me some ice in that glass and top that water up?
No, you're talking outside now.
Yeah, well, you're not drinking it as fast.
I'm right. I fucking know it. I've got to be right. All right.
Well, you made enough racket getting it out.
Well, I'm going to make another racket getting it out again.
Never heard a man, moan about making such a racket getting it out.
Get up and down out of that chair that many times.
Oh.
Yes, I'm not that much of a dumbass, am I? Because I found you, bitch.
Well, it's easy to find. You just go on the group page and you'll see him.
Yeah, but have you seen how many people's on that group?
All the jokes are always this.
Yeah, I'm going to say the funnies is always good.
For the jokes.
I'm going to put some of your coffee now.
Come on then. Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to add me either, Gordo.
I'm going to say that one not fit. Get to put that one back and get some more out last night. Tried to put there's about 4 ice cubes stuck together. He's trying to put the same piece in as he tried last night. It didn't work last night. He couldn't get it in glass. That's enough. Just top it up.
Oh, I might go get my ice and put some in my glass because I just want to show my ice off. It's cool as fuck. It's like 3D skulls.
I was going to say, is it them in them skull ice cube trays?
I'm going to get them. I don't know. I've never got them out though before, so I don't know how to open them.
Are you sure about that one, Laura?
What are the skulls?
Because I've never got them out before.
Yeah, skulls.
It were down there. Don't tell me Callum's drunk it. Very has. Can't fucking have nothing. No. I'll have water, please. Yeah, but this is the thing, Gordo. There's not a lot of people know your real name. But yeah, people that know your real name know your incognito for a certain reason and know that reason.
This is freezing and they're like, it's snowing in my freezer for some reason, but that's what they are, look.
Is the only...
Try and get them out.
That's lemon and lime in there. Just
don't have to
chuck it in, it's water. It's all right, I've got lemon and lime in me, a bit left in my glass and it's putting strawberry on top of it. Get a bit of strawberry. Get a bit of a twang. What are you drinking, Richard?
Nothing yet, but it will be gin and lemonade in a minute.
Ooh. I think she's got to go and whack it one.
No, you just peel it out. It's silicone. That's well cool. I've got it in my pocket. I've got it in my hand. Look, it's in my hand.
No,
Look
hang
how
on a
cute
minute.
that
Hang
is.
on a minute. Let me make you big.
It's gonna drip. Look, there's little
Oh,
skulls.
look at that.
Little 3D skulls. Oh God, and it's dripping all over me. Oh, hey
Hi,
Tony.
Tony. How are you?
Tim.
Hi,
Hello,
Tim.
Tony, how are
Happy
you
birthday to
Hi, Tracy.
you. Happy
Hello,
birthday
Tim. Happy
to
birthday. How are you doing?
Happy birthday, dear Timothy.
Well, yeah,
Happy
you God,
birthday
or was it
to
your real name?
you. And Anthony too.
Hey, Kath.
Hi, Kath.
Happy birthday, boys.
The ice is well cool.
Yeah, I've been keeping up to date all day, Kath. She'd been to Cleethorpes. Mine went completely blank then. But yeah, I've been to Cleethorpes on the train.
Cleethorpes? Who's been to Cleethorpes?
Kath.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Right.
We want to see some wax in action, Tim. Yeah.
MI6. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Jeanette's not my real name either.
Laura's not my real name. Laura Lee is definitely not my real name.
And Chris ain't really Chris. His name's Engelbert, really.
Yeah.
My name's Humperdinck.
What did you used to call me?
And Dolly
I
Parton.
called it Engelbert.
Yeah, you certainly.
What did you call me when I used to call you Engelbert?
I got the big hair and the
What
big
did you
boobs.
call me when I called you
I beg your pardon.
Engelbert?
And the big hair and the big boobs, like Dolly
I
Parton.
didn't need
Oh,
that
that's
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm
That's
just
it.
supposed to say I never promised you a
You
rose.
know, this is an alias. My name's really Gertrude. I kid you not. My real name is Gertrude.
Mhm.
So you original. Get the fuck
A
out.
Gertrude Bone.
Gertrude Ball. Get out.
Richard's down to do his little get the fuck out of here thing. Hi, Tony.
But yeah,
Tony's
Tommy's not my real name.
Uh-huh. No, Brooklyn.
But yeah, I have partners.
Now that's Park Nest's real name. He's actually called Park Nest.
Yeah, but my real name's Gertrude.
And my real name's Dolly Parton. The big hair and the big boobs.
Oh, this says you don't look like a Gertrude. I could be a Mabel or, you know, Fanny.
Yeah, she was.
Can you just imagine if my mum and dad really called me Fanny?
Oh no.
Fanny Bone. Which is not listening.
She's a
Fanny Bone.
No, I says, could you imagine if my mum named me Fanny?
Yeah.
I'd be Fanny Bone. But
Fanny Bone.
But oh, that's nice. Except last night I'd had it in one.
Come on, you've been hanging around me too long. I should start like not coming as much. I should down in drinks now.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was. Do you know what that was about, Amjad? Lots of people think it was about a woman that her husband cheated on her with, but it wasn't. It's about a little girl that she met in the audience, and she had green eyes and open hair, and she made a big impression on her.
So what with the pleasure of you having a shirt on tonight?
It was more cool. Cotton is more cool when it's humid. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why.
Did you not have a shirt on yesterday?
Cotton.
Yeah, I just had a t-shirt yesterday, but it's sticky, isn't it? Whereas cotton's a bit more, more looser. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gene, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ah, but you see, a lot of people prefer the middle names to the
I don't, and I
original
fucking
first
picked
name.
mine when I got adopted, and I still don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know a few people who have got weird names and it's not the name.
Leah is actually my cousin's name.
Ah.
She keeps chasing the lights.
But yeah. Because me and Richard were talking about middle names other night, and he says, "Wait, you got a middle name?" I went, "No." My mum probably thought that Jeanette were a bit too much of a mouthful to give me a second name.
Yeah, I've not got one, and my sister hasn't got one yet. My brother has for some reason. I don't know why.
All of us have. I didn't.
Weird.
I
She just did
wasn't
it
when I was born. Then when I got adopted, I got to choose my own middle name, and I was, who the fuck lets a fucking 6-year-old pick the middle name?
What's this about your ear hurting, Tim? You haven't had your ear pierced, have you? Priest says, "Does your ear hurt much, Tim?" He says, "No, it don't hurt that much."
What?
You haven't had your ear pierced, have you? In a moment of madness.
I technically have, because my birth mum was going to give me a middle name and never bothered. She was going to call me Anne, my middle name.
You see, all my kids have all got middle names.
Mine have.
But, you know.
What is your middle name, Laura?
Louise. I picked it myself when I was adopted. They ran through a list of names, and I liked Louise at the time. It's lucky I didn't pick fucking Barbie or something as a 6-year-old girl, you know what I mean? Fucking, I want to be called Care Bear.
My Little Pony.
But it was meant to be Anne.
But yeah, you know what I mean? I've had 4 lads, right? And I always wanted a little girl. And I'd even got a girl's name picked out. And if it were going to be a girl, it was going to be Abby Rose.
Well, Lily was going to be called
Savannah. It never come to fruition, sadly.
Lily's name's a mouthful, Lily Layla. She was going to be called Savannah.
One of my nan's name were Alice, and other one were Olive.
I'm dying to say it. Who the fuck is Alice?
But yeah,
Olive.
I mean, back in the day, they were really the end thing.
Them names are coming back round now. You notice people are naming the kids old-fashioned names again now.
Yeah. Well, and my mum's name was Joyce. So, you know.
Yeah, they're coming back round to the old names. Won't be long before everybody's naming the kids Richard the Third. Look, won't it, Tommy? Oh, Tommy's not in chat yet. He calls me Richard the Third. Easy, Tommy.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
What are you doing?
But same as Richard said, a lot of the old names.
Oh, they are coming back around, like Grace. A lot of people are using that at the moment. Grace.
Jack as well. Jack's on the eye on this.
Harry, Jack, they're all top ones.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Feel sorry for Radford's running out of names to call the kids. They've got 22, haven't they?
A lot.
Jesus wept.
Pretty girl.
That's it. But
oh yeah.
I've had about 4 last names as well. I thought that
4 last names.
Yeah, I thought that'd give me an issue when I went for a passport, but it didn't really. Just had to prove why I had 4 last names all of in my life.
Right,
legal ones as well, like not just adopted names, legal ones.
Look at top 10 names.
I know, right, Amjad. I couldn't. 22. No. Ginger Cat. Is that Bagpuss? Was he ginger?
Yeah. No, that was Garfield, weren't it?
Garfield, yeah.
Well, the top of the list for girls is Olivia, and top of the list for the boys is Noah. Number 2 is Amelia for the girls, Liam for the boys, Emma, girls, Oliver, boys, Sophia, Elijah for at number 5 is Charlotte.
It's my youngest daughter's name.
And for the boys, Matteo.
Charlotte will be the princess, won't it?
Matteo.
Charlotte's popular name, Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte's because that's the princess is called Charlotte, isn't she?
Number 6 is Isabella for the girls, Lucas for the boys. 7, Ava. Now that's an old name. You know, where did they get these statistics from? And for the boys, Levi.
Levi. Flipping heck. See, they get that name because it's probably in the genes.
Oh God, I had an ex with a kid that name.
Potato. Where did they get to? Yeah. Number 8 for the girls is Mia. I've got a cousin named Mia. And for the boys, Ezra. Now that is a really, really old name. At number 9, Luna for the girls. And Asher. Now my eldest name's Ashley.
Yeah, Asher's Asher's it's more of an Asian name, I would say. It's Asher.
At number 10, Ellie for the girls, and for the boys, it's Luca.
I bet Luca's all right, especially if you live on second floor.
Doris. Yeah, Luca out the window.
I'm thinking of that song. Who sung that song?
Number 11
My name is Luca.
Number 11 is Harper. No, Beckham's named their daughter Harper, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't get that one.
On the boys' side, it's Leo.
We have a Polish handyman that comes round to work, and it was really funny. He's called Luca, and he comes round, he does jobs on roof and stuff. And somebody actually walked in and said, "Where's Luca?" And he was on the second floor doing the office window. I said, "He's on the second floor." He thought I was taking the piss. He was on second floor. I said, "Look, he's there on second floor." They were funny.
At number 12, this is a strange one. Aurora for the girls.
Oh, that's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, that's should be very boring.
Sleeping Beauty.
Boy. Now our Callum is Callum James.
Leo.
13, Evelyn.
That's an old name.
Yeah.
That's an old name.
And for the boys, Henry.
Well, there you go. I bet most of them are suckers.
14, the girls is Nova.
Super.
Yeah.
Supernova.
Oh, fair.
And for the boys, it's Ethan.
Ethan, that's a common one. I know a couple of Ethans. Mission Impossible, I think he was called Ethan.
At number 15, Aria. I don't know. And for boys, at number 15, Mohammed.
Ollie.
No, I'd have thought that had been much higher up the list. That's the one, Ethan Hunt. Mission Impossible. Dun.
There's one here, number 16, Lily.
Yeah, my oldest daughter's called Lily. I've got Lily and Charlotte.
Quite posh. They'll have a nice
for the boys.
That's a little
Hairy
bastard.
arse.
Hey, Kath, how you doing?
I bet they're not. I'll see you soon, Kath.
I didn't even know she was here.
At number 17, Eliana.
Never heard of that one.
And for the boys, Maverick.
Maverick.
I wonder where that comes from. Top Gun.
Yeah.
Aston Powers. Aston Powers.
18. I bet. What's it's pissed off with it? She's only coming at number 18, Camilla.
Here, Camilla.
And 18 for the boys is Elias.
Walk with Elias.
But
Was Richard on this list, for God's sake?
Adam's usually quite up there, and my eldest son's called Adam.
My
I think he
nephew's
could have
called
been
Adam.
called a Theodore, Richard.
Theodore.
Yeah,
Alan,
that's
Simon, Theodore. That's a chipmunks.
number 33, Nora.
Nora. Nora Batty.
Yeah, and the boys is Carter.
Carter.
No, at number 34, Penelope.
Wow.
Just in time.
At number 36 for the girls is Delilah.
Why?
My
Now,
granddaughter's
I
name
quite
will not
like
be in
this.
there.
It's at it's number 35 for the girls, Paisley.
Paisley.
That's a
That's
nice
probably
name
quite
for a
popular
girl.
in Scotland, that, I would have thought.
Oh, pardon me. And for the boys, it's Julian.
Oh God, can't stand it.
Julian.
Oh, God, 43, Santiago for a boy.
Right. I need to drink something. I can't stand these names anymore. I'm going to have to get a drink and I can understand them better.
I can't see on your list yet,
It'll
Richard.
be about 100.
And I've
Has
got
Chris been on yet?
no. Yeah, but that comes under Christopher, doesn't it?
Not a bad Scottish town.
Has been on?
Oh, Christopher's at number 80.
Hey, I'm on the list. Oh,
Christopher's made the list.
top 100 names.
Oh, you had a scaffold done. That's one of them bar things across there, isn't it?
Oh.
Tim, him and Crypto both had their ears pierced like a scaffold.
Ah. At number 95, his surname was Gay and his first name is Philip Gay. 95, Aubrey. That's for a girl.
Aubrey, Jesus Christ. Why did he call that?
And the 100 on the ladies' side is Oakley. And on the boys' side, Grayson. So there you go. Some weird names there, but Richard didn't make the list.
Yeah, but his problem is it's quite a classy name and I probably didn't want to involve it in it. You know.
Schofield.
Schofield. Schofield.
Philip Gay Schofield. I'm just putting them comments together.
But yeah, you know, that's a weird and wonderful world of.
Ooh, check that new glass out. Okay, Nickers.
Phil Gay. Oh dear.
Sorry, Tim, you weren't on the list. The only one that made the list was Christopher.
Ah. Oh,
And that's top 100. I've gone right down to 100.
Both my daughters were on the list as well.
But yeah,
Well, that just top 100, that.
Yeah. Well, mine weren't on the list either, so.
Yeah. Aubrey. I know a girl called Aubrey. Aubrey, and she's a girl.
That were right down, way down.
2024. Don't assume her gender, Richard.
Oh, no, she's definitely a girl. Well, I can't, obviously, I've never looked, but I know she's a girl.
I've seen definitely men that are meant to be women, according to them. So,
Oh, yeah. But generally speaking, she's definitely a woman.
uh-huh.
She's all woman. Eddie, yeah.
What Gordo's talking about, he shortened Philip to Phil Gay. That's what it will go in. Whereas, yeah, I know what he means. Bless you.
Bloody hell. Got my window open so I get some fucking cold air through. It's roasting.
And they are big windows as well, Richard. You'd think you get
some... They're flipping huge. Like being in bloody shard. 14 foot tall to clean them. Bloody hell. It's alright until a big wagon goes past and it makes you jump.
Does it make your windows rattle?
No, but just the noise of the wagon. There must be a bloody pothole right outside on Main Road here. Because, you know, it's a flipping busy road.
Look at that little tart.
Yeah.
She was just playing with that ball. She's just playing with that ball, and now she's seen me move the camera. She's playing dead.
Did you find the other ball?
No. The ball that goes in her toy. No. I can't find it anywhere. It'll be somewhere. It can't have, like... Look at stare that.
Did you look under the sofa?
Yeah. I found my 2 lip glosses that went missing, but not the ball.
Well, you'd be surprised when you're looking for some. What other stuff turns up?
It's her fault. She's going to snap that off. Yeah, she's chewing on it. She chewed the one on the other side off as well, and then ripped it to shreds. Oh.
I think we'll save you know that catnip toy that we've got, and that's supposed to have a ball in it, just exactly like, yeah, it's black, half yellow and half green, and that's gone missing somewhere. So that's not very ladylike a cat. She's always doing it, Gordo. She's a right little tart.
She's as soft as she's.
I'm going live as well on my other channel today.
She sleeps like that as well, with a little head on her back. She sleeps with a little paws by her head, and yeah.
Say that again, Richard.
I tried going live on my other channel direct, and it still won't let me. It says you need 50 subscribers. Well, I've got 50 subscribers. I'm at 51. I was, 51. Yeah, it still won't let me, the bums. All right. Just says you need 50.
They need to catch up, Richard.
That must be what it is.
You know what I mean? They're always a bit behind. But
yeah, it won't let me today. I tried and it would not play the game.
It's just a case of keep trying it, Richard, until, you know, I suppose it's updated itself.
Yeah, that's the message it gives you. And get it in focus. Bloody hell.
Yeah. 50 subscribers, yeah.
Well, I've got 51.
It says Ronnie rolled over and fell off the bed earlier. He frightened me to death. All I heard was the clatter of his bowls.
Should we just pour some water then, somewhere? There's some water running there.
Oh, got a fan going again. That's it.
Oh, water. Oh, God, what's happening?
It sprung a leak.
It's another done. Bloody hell. Done all my washing.
Oh, poor thing. She's done that though. She rolls over and then she just like flops off the footstool or off the sofa.
You know about it. If our biscuit fell off anything.
You
Be like an earthquake or a tsunami.
He's in play mode. Come here, you. Look, what sort of cat likes belly rubs and scratches and shit? Look, she's weird.
Hey, our Chase will let you tuck his belly, but you're going to hear our tuck his belly and he'll
He'll have you.
Oh, that me tickle his belly.
Was it?
You're so cute, aren't you? Get it. Oh.
Ouch.
The claw got caught on her toy and she just ran away from it and took it halfway across the room. Let me just check her. Hi, Baba.
Oh, this is Tim. You're going to miss it, Laura. Tim sent me a picture.
Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, I mean she's okay. She's meowing at me. Yeah, scaffold.
Oh, what the freaking hell's that? You're not supposed to
Scaffold.
you're not
It's called a
supposed to
scaffold, and it goes from there to there.
you're not supposed to put the cigarette above your ear.
I've got my ears pierced there and there.
It's
but I haven't got
basically a
scaffold.
bar that goes from one side to other.
Wow, fire.
You big beautiful girl.
Chuffy
Yeah.
now. Rather
Yeah,
you than me,
yeah.
Tim.
Need a few looseners down me first before I played that game.
I'm going to say. I'm a
I won't
bit
have
too
one of them.
long in an old tooth to, have them sort of capers. But, each to their own. That's what I say.
Okay.
But yeah,
Hey, baby
where it
girl.
hurt.
You get it.
Okay, then, Gordo. I'll see you. I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, Gordo.
See you later, Gordo. Get it then. Go on, he's not going to hear you. Go on. Oh.
So what do they do then when they do that? Do they pierce it in two different places then, or just stick,
yeah.
and then stick the bar through?
I think they hold the ear together and then stick it through. Yeah, so it just goes.
Oh,
It's a needle. They do it with a needle.
Oh,
I had
Tim's
a
had it
gun.
done as
I did
well.
mine up here with a gun. I only had studs up here though, not one of those scaffoldings.
So how did they pierce it then, Tim? Let us know.
Get on it, Bria.
Do they do it in two separate hits, or do they just? I don't know. I'm just inquisitive to know. How they actually pierce it? Do they, pierce one and then pierce? I don't know.
try the rum, Bria. Yes. I've never had rum, never drunk rum in my life. I must try some just out of curiosity.
Yeah. Oh, you have to decide what you want: dark rum, spiced rum, clear rum.
That's fucked me up. I don't even know what any rum like. I've never tried it.
I like
You
most.
see
I
that
like all of
Malibu?
them, but I love
That's
spice.
like a white rum.
What's it taste like? What is it?
Bacardi
What
is.
kind of taste is it?
Bacardi is a white rum, but then Jamaican rum's also a clear
Yeah,
rum.
but I've
and that
tried it.
one knocks off, whereas Bacardi's.
The only spirits I've had are gin.
I'm working blue.
Hello, Working Blue. Gin, Bailey's.
Bailey's not a spirit; it's a liqueur.
Well, yeah, and I've had whiskey, which I can't stand.
I like Scotch
Okay,
whiskey.
then, Tim. I'm
Oh,
glad we
okey-dokey,
talk
Tim.
about the
Let's go.
videos. The clickbait.
So, what does rum
And where's
taste
Christmas
like?
tonight?
What's the taste of?
What rum? Taste
Yeah.
of rum.
Yeah.
What you should do is buy a mini bottle of the clear, a mini bottle of the dark, and a mini bottle of the spiced rum. You know, the little nips, and try it and see if you like them instead of buying a big bottle. Bacardi's white rum, yeah, but it's shit white rum. Like, if you want white rum that's going to blow your socks off, get proper stuff from Jamaica. Like my stepdad bought a bottle of that back and 3 shots of it.
But yeah, there's clear rum, there's dark rum, there's spiced rum.
Spiced
you know
rum's
what I mean?
really nice.
Yeah.
I'd recommend Captain Morgan's spiced rum or the Kraken dark rum, which comes in a really nice bottle. Which I've got a bottle in there, an empty bottle of it.
I mean, in bargain boots, I always see that can. I think it's called Lamb's Navy Rum.
Navy rum's not
Bria
that
says
great.
it depends on how it's distilled.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that is a white rum, look.
Yeah.
White rum with a coconut flavoured liqueur.
I've never had that either. That's Malibu, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
I've never
what
had
you
that.
bought me. So
Oh, have you
it's
still got some left?
yeah,
Bloody hell.
That's Kraken.
about that much.
All right.
Not much left.
That's really nice. That's a dark rum, and then
You see the only other thing I can drink. I only like brandy. I like brandy.
that's spiced rum, Captain Morgan.
Yeah, Captain Morgan. Yeah.
What did I have? I had was it Hennessy brandy or whiskey? It's fucking brandy in it. I had a bottle of Hennessy a few months ago.
Tell you what, my mum used to buy the best, and that was that. Beginning with C.
Covasia or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I know
Yeah,
you're
well, that's what my mum only used to buy the best.
Covasia. That's it. I remember hearing it.
Something like that.
Covasia, yeah. I don't think I've tried that. The most expensive one I've had is the Hennessy. That was good.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Tim and Crypto.
Hey.
Hello.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tim.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, they pierce one side and then they pierce the other and then they put the bar straight
That's
through.
what I said to Laura. I said, do they pierce one side and then other and then just shove that bar through?
Yeah.
What was she like?
She was treating us like she was treating us like we were children.
Bria.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she goes, I'm still paying now. And she put us in and she goes, oh, that's no. I thought it was go angry.
Richard says to have that done, he'd have to have a stiff drink.
What?
A stiff drink.
Oh, they do anything with needles these days. Fuck that. I had my nose and my
Really?
ears done with a gun, and I don't know, them needles scared the shit out of me. My daughter had a tongue pierced, and they were soothing me, not her, because I was the one that was about to pass out watching it done.
I had that
the whole needle through and every. Oh
no, I'd had that done with gun, and then put the bar straight in.
yeah,
But when they did my belly button, I had that done with a needle.
Oh.
For example, this rum I'm drinking is distilled in copper pots and column stills, and then matured in whiskey casks. Took a lot to write that, lol.
Like that.
Yeah, no, they did it with a needle. I got her done for her 17th birthday, and it was fucking gross. It looked cute when she had it done, but it was just gross watching it get done.
Well, the ear piercing.
I'd stick to my nose. No, when she had her tongue done, my daughter. I took her for her birthday years ago, and
I had mine done when Callum were about 6 months old, so that's how long I've had mine done.
You know, I've had my nose done for years. I've just got a little stud in it now, but I've had that done since I was about 19 or something with a gun.
Mine kept falling out, so I kept pulling it.
Mine did, so I started buying those like wish packets with about 50 in for about £1, and then I ended up getting one.
Can't you get some with like
one.
little hinge things on them?
Yeah, this one's not a hinge one, it's a curved one. You can get twisty ones, you can get ones with balls on the end, you can get curved ones, which is I've got in, and you can get the hinge ones as well.
But yeah, I wouldn't say I had mine done many years ago, even longer than I've had my tongue done. But mine would say him. Yeah. You know, it's every time you blew your nose, it would pop out.
Yeah. I'd wake up a lot in the morning without it in. Like I'd have an itch in the middle of the night and scratch my nose, and it'd come out with my fingernail and stuff. This one's got like
Mine used to fly out.
over.
Richard's whinging about nose piercings and whatever.
Losing and stuff, get mine up.
It's not my thing really. That I wouldn't have
This diamond one, I've had him for like the last 7 years or so. This little diamond one.
I certainly wouldn't have anything else down below pierce like some people are into.
No.
Well, we'll just
get drunk one night and think about.
We'll just briefly talk about Amjad's videos. On one of them, the first one, they were how to create mashed potato out of Pringles.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that on
Now,
TikTok.
when you think about it, Pringles are potatoes.
Yeah, but they basically just boil it down with water and make it into a mush and turn it in potatoes.
I know it look like
I would not eat that though.
Look like gruel.
No.
Yeah, no. All the shit that they put into the Pringles in first place, you're putting all that and eating it as
preservatives, flavourings, all the stuff.
No, thank you. And then this, the second one was this woman dyed her hair with beetroot.
Yeah, you said that one. I remember that one.
We're drinking later.
What is it?
Ooh.
Oh, rum. Nice.
Overproof rum.
63% proof.
Freaking hell.
Oh, I've not even tried it and I like it.
That's why they're drinking it later.
That's like a Jamaican rum. That'll blow your fucking socks off.
But yeah.
That is Jamaican rum, Laura.
There you go. See, my stepdad bought me the fucking bottle back years ago, and that shit, three shots, and I was on my ass.
Anyway, the second video is a woman dyeing her hair with beetroot.
Yeah, you told us about that one. That's crazy.
Yeah. She tried different methods of doing the beetroot. She boiled one, then put it in a blender. Then she put some in foil and did it in oven and blended that. But admitted it did colour her hair, but there again she put conditioner in it. But you know, no, dyeing it with beetroot and let's, you know, she got really short hair, really short hair.
The only way it's going to dye it is if you put it on, which obviously going to be sticker, and not wash it off, because once you wash it out, it's just come out.
But I think she put conditioner into this beetroot. Anyway, but it didn't come out like a vibrant red, as you would expect it with beetroot. It was like pink, like yours.
Like it had stained clothes, like a pink, dark pink.
Honestly, one of clips at Laura, she looked like somebody after a murder scene. She got it dripping all down her face. She got it roll down her neck, all down her back.
Me with red hair dye doing that, so yeah, I get it.
And I think that for a game of monkeys, you know.
My bathroom looks like I've murdered someone in there when I do my roots. It's crazy.
Ooh. Bet that knocks your socks off.
Yeah.
I hope I sniff at barmaid's apron with that one and I'd be gone.
Oh, what?
Strongest one I've had so far is 57%. I got some. I'm hoping a friend or a friend can get near 70%.
Which is 140 proof. So that's some fucking mad shit. That's 140 proof.
I'd say I'd be pissed just sniffing at it. Me.
I'm used to drinking like 80 proof stuff at the moment. 40% ABV, that sort of shit.
Let you know what goes.
You should drink it on panel, Bria. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
My phone on panel.
Specially imported.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I have to get malt liquor specially imported from Germany because we don't sell 40s over here.
So where did you get yours from, Tim?
What?
Where did you get yours from?
Tesco's.
Every little helps. I hope you use your club card and got it cheaper.
That bottle we bought £32.
Fucking knickers.
Mm.
Saying that's an average price now in shops for a good bottle of a liquor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's 70 out.
Yeah.
It's what, 70?
70 CL, yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite expensive stuff then.
Yeah.
But we didn't need any more than that bottle because it's 63. Yeah.
63%, yeah.
I'm not drinking any more.
Yeah,
than
No.
that.
Again, your next. Let's see how it affects you.
Well, I've had it before.
Well,
Cool.
that's that.
You know why we're on about that name of that brandy? It's Courvoisier.
Yeah. It's French.
£119 a bottle, this one is.
Yeah.
Well, the dearest one I've had is Hennessy, which is cheaper than that.
Wait, knocked me out for the whole week, that price.
Yeah.
It's classed as a cognac, actually. That's it.
Mm.
Yeah, look, just to tell you, I'm not kidding. £119.
Sure, there's a roulette wheel, but go on, we'll believe you.
Yeah. Yeah, look, £119, and that's reduced.
That's a fair old bottle of grog, is that, at that price?
That'll be a waste to me because I've just drink the whole lot.
No
in
one
one
did
life
pay
stream.
that kind of prices.
They don't
Tastes
use.
good, though.
They don't use. I'll get you one for Christmas.
They even do one here, Remy Martini, brandy, champagne.
Oh, Remy Martin, yeah. It's nice, that stuff.
Just gonna have to be basic water at the minute.
Yeah.
Dreading
Yeah,
Christmas.
this is what Laura's on about, Hennessy.
Mm.
That's on Hennessy.
I've never had brandy. I must try that because it looks like a sort of drink that I'd like. If you can have a drink that looks like you'd like it without actually have trying it, if you know what I mean. But I always thought I'd like it.
I used to have mine with lemonade. A tot of brandy and a top of lemonade.
I have it with lemonade.
Can't stand whiskey, just the smell of it. Yeah.
I must be honest, I don't like whiskey.
I take it you don't like.
Sorry? Missed that.
You don't like Jack Daniels?
Never tried Jack Daniels. I presume if it's whiskey, I won't like it then. I don't think.
It's like that you bought, Johnny.
Yeah. Well, that's why I bought it. I knew it's quite popular with folk, so I thought I'll take a bet. That's why I got Bacardi. Most people drink Bacardi nowadays, and Jack Daniels. I thought, well, that's
it with vodka.
But it was Smirnoff, all right. Well, it's like Bacardi, but spelled differently. I'm sure Tracy will have drunk it or been drinking it.
Because Johnny made this comment. Normally, if she has vodka, she has to share it with Kath, you see. So Richard bought her a bottle of vodka, and she said, Johnny says, at least you ain't got to share it with your Kath.
See, it's hard work. When you meet somebody and you've never met them before and you don't know what you drink, it's hard work. So you've got to just try and go down middle of the road. Like with you and Chris, and I'd seen you drink Malibu, and I knew Chris liked whiskey, so it was easy. And I already had a bottle of that Johnny Walker, so it was easy peasy.
I'm probably easy for anyone to buy booze for because I'll drink fucking anything except
anything that's easy with you. No,
except
I
Bailey's
know
and Guinness. I won't drink Bailey's or Guinness.
Yeah, Guinness.
I must admit I don't like Bailey's because it's way too sweet and that's got whiskey in it.
See, no, I like Dooley's, which looks like Bailey's when you pour it, but it tastes like melted toffee. It's the toffee vodka, and it's fucking. But it's so.
I've got a bottle somewhere, and it's a weird bottle, but I can't find it. I presume it's still at Old Flat, and it's called Sheridan's, and it's like 2 bottles stuck together, but you pour them as one. Called Sheridan's.
Let me have a look for that, Richard.
And it's like 2 bottles stuck together, but you pour them as one,
that's
so they
black
mix.
And white one, isn't it? I don't think
that's it.
Dooley's is like blue and red bottle.
And I've had it for yonks, and I don't know where I've put it. I presume it must be in a bag. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's it. Yeah.
What is it?
Coffee-laid liqueur.
All right.
Then you pour it
Well,
in together.
I've got one of them bottles kicking
But
about
you take
somewhere.
both caps off and you pour it in together.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's
When
just
you
got
pour-
the one cap, even though it's in separate bottles, you tip it in.
Right.
It says unique dual bottle design. Sheridan's coffee layered liqueur is presented in a distinctive 2-part bottle, allowing for the pouring of 2 separate layers, one of creamy white liqueur and the other of rich coffee liqueur. A blend of Irish whiskey and coffee liqueur. This liqueur offers a harmonious blend of Irish whiskey with the rich flavours of coffee liqueur, creating a balanced and indulgent taste experience. But it says when poured correctly, it should come out in 2 layers.
Right.
So there you go.
Right. I'll let you know how it goes. When we have the old shindig here, I'll get it out because I'll have it here then. Because
What? It's going to get it out. What he has to do? What? No.
I'll just get it out.
It's not that type of do, Richard. It's not a key party.
I'll just pop it out, both bottles, and you're right.
Here, look. You want some of that?
What is it?
Moonshine.
Oh, yeah, but it's not proper moonshine, though. That shit's like 90% fucking...
Tough nut.
And that's clear.
Yeah.
It says Tough Nut is our unique hazelnut liqueur crafted from authentic high-proof moonshine fused with the flavour of hazelnuts, smooth caramel and velvety nugget.
Yeah, so it's got a bit of moonshine taste in it then, basically. But proper like moonshine, I've tried to get it imported from America and shit, and they won't even do it.
Where's the free I've got?
Oh, is that the nut? I like some chocolate covered nuts, me. Just saying.
Peanuts.
I like the peanuts and I like the crispy ones as well. The blue packet, they're well nice.
Oh, my favourite.
Richard's very happy today, isn't he?
Which is 93%.
And you'll find moonshine, proper moonshine, is like 100% or 90 to 100%. It's pretty fucking brutal.
Yep, there's pud chocolate brownie vodka liqueur.
Oh, that sounds nice. Like the toffee vodka liqueur that I like.
Maybe maybe it's a shot.
Chocolate brownie. Hey, they got one in butterscotch caramel.
Oh, that one sounds good.
Apple crumble.
They have an apple crumble. No, an apple pie moonshine in America. That shit's
Christmas pudding.
Insane.
Gingerbread. These are all flavours that they do. Lemon meringue. Ooh. Salted caramel. And sticky toffee.
What's up? I know. Oh, you want belly tickles. You little baby.
But yeah, who'd have thunk it, eh? Age verification required on delivery.
I get plenty of food off Amazon and get those ID. He actually looked at me today and didn't ask for my ID. They normally do. But they just took one look at me and went, "Oh no, it's that Alki again. Let's go." So all good.
How can you have chocolate vegan tequila?
Be vegan, won't it? There'll be no animal products in it at all. I don't know what animal products they put in tequila. Blue agave is like an algae, isn't it? So that's like they're not a living animal.
My mum used to buy that as well, that Grand Marnier. That's,
oh yeah, I've seen that one before. I've not had that one.
Oh, I know what it'll be. If it's chocolate, it'll be the milk, won't it?
Yeah.
It won't be proper.
Oh, some tequilas undergo a clarification process using animal-derived products like gelatin or isinglass from fish bladders. So that's what vegan is. The what use them.
Vegan?
Yeah, vegan tequila apparently.
I'll do vegan.
No, vegans are nasty people. Well, the ones I've met.
The what?
They're nasty.
That who's it? That what's she called? That Sarah Jarvis said you can give me the medical notes of 50 people, and she says I'll pick the vegans out for you, and she did. So I can tell the vegans by going through the medical notes.
That is about having a
She did. They put 10 vegans in out of 50, and she got 9 of them.
barbecue.
Yeah.
As yeah, oh, by the way, is there any vegans there? And they went, yes, I'm a vegan. Look, they said this person's been deleted from the
Yeah,
chat.
that's Dooley. Yeah, that's Dooley. That's only a liqueur, so it's about.
That's a toffee
13%.
flavoured liqueur.
Yeah, that's the one that I like, Dooley's. But it's a liqueur, so like one bottle's nice, gets a nice buzz, and it's about 12 or 13% or something. But it's so sweet. If you don't like sweet stuff, don't get it. But it's fucking gorgeous. It tastes like melted toffee.
Dooley's.
Yeah, it tastes like melted toffee, and when you pour it, it looks like Bailey's.
Oh, God,
Well, that's one thing I wouldn't mind trying, that Di Serrano, but
Yeah, I got recommended that one, but the original's nice. I've drunk the original a few times, but that's a flavoured one. I think it's pina colada.
It says velvet.
Yeah, I think it's a pina colada flavoured one. It's something or coconut, something like that. So I've not tried that one. The original is good. You mix the original one with Coke, it tastes just like Dr. Pepper.
What's that?
No.
What are you doing? I look like I've got a fucking tail because you're just laying there with your tail wagging about.
Is it Uzo?
Uzo, yeah.
Yeah, Uzo's good.
Are you the same gaff tonight as you were last night, Tim?
What?
Are you the same gaff as you were last night?
No, different room tonight.
All right. Are you still in Manchester, though?
Kicked out of it. I'm joking.
Oh, I know I'm going to regret this and get hairs all over my face.
It's Karma. Hello, Karma.
Karma's a bitch.
Right, she
It's
is.
a
Beautiful
start.
bitch.
I don't know about hotels.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
You're still in Manchester, Tim, yeah?
Rest in peace, Ray.
Yeah, I am. All right, okay, no problem.
down.
Give up with that one.
Ray Reardon's died today, snooker player.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
the words I told you.
I'm thinking Ray Reardon, that name rings a bell.
They look like a vampire, had a vampire circle.
Yeah.
Get off.
Local news has just posted it.
Trying to eat my charger.
Yeah. I bet there's a third old queue.
He was 90 though. You're in his 90s. What did you say, Richard?
I said, I bet there's a third old queue at his funeral.
I don't know who he is.
He was a snooker player.
Yeah, I still don't know who he was. I'm like the Steve Davis era. Is it Steve
No, I'm
Davis?
the same Steve Davis era.
And there was another Steve around that time as well. And then I used to watch Big Break as well with what's his face on it. And
Virgo and Jim Davidson.
yeah, that was funny. I used to like that.
It's funny, I only watched a video of that a couple of nights ago on YouTube. It was the outtakes where they make a cock of it and it was funny.
Yeah, I used to watch. He had a lot of shit.
That were him when he played
wasn't
snooker.
That's right, and a vampire's haircut.
Yeah.
Named Dracula. I get called a vampire all the time.
Dracula.
His nickname was Dracula.
Mm.
Yeah.
91 anyway.
Oh, I was only 11.
91, bloody hell.
He's had a good old innings.
Yeah. Never made it to 147.
Can you read when you Can you hear the title?
People like the gentleman of snooker were reading. He didn't fall out with
John
anybody.
Virgo was born near
Weren't like he weren't like Alex Higgins used to fall out with everybody, pissed up.
Oh God.
He was on more than drink.
Yeah, Alex Higgins and Jimmy White, they used to create bother.
Yeah,
I used to like Jimmy White. I thought he were funny. You knew when Jimmy White were playing, it were going to be entertaining.
Yeah, they will have one, and then we're like,
But a lot of people like that Alex Higgins, even though a lot of
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
that he'd all said would cause
They were funny. They were
conflict.
good. They were good. If you got them two on, you know, they were good entertainment. There was always some drama when they played.
won't feel that old.
You can use that glass if you want.
Nah, it's all right. It was quite big.
Did you say Jimmy White? Or Jimmy White's just come to my head. I'm sure he was a snooker player.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was.
he
Jimmy
was.
White, yeah. He was called, what was his nickname?
Black hair.
Higgins was called Hurricane Higgins. Jimmy White, I forgot what his nickname were.
Is it?
I remember him. I remember Steve Davis.
Steve Davis was a total bore. He
Like,
really
names,
were a
if
bore.
you say names at me, I'll remember some of them. But
He's older than me. Jimmy
Steve
White,
Davis,
he's
Stephen
62.
Henry.
Cliff
Stephen Henry,
Thorburn.
that's another one, yeah.
I used to like the Canadian guy as well. What were he called?
Cliff Thorburn.
Cliff Thorburn, yeah. And there was another one who was quite a smart looking guy. He's always quite smart turned out.
They always dress smart.
Whirlwind,
didn't they? They always had, like,
Whirlwind,
suits
Jimmy
on.
White,
White, yeah.
Whirlwind.
Cliff Thorburn, yeah.
Hey, Smithy.
Hi,
We should
hi,
talking
Peter.
about vampires.
Hi, Dr. Smith.
Talking about
Smith.
vampires, and then comes Smithy.
Yeah.
Higgins does.
I went to watch snooker at that
Ooh,
at
Alex
Boston
Higgins went to Gary's
when I was about
primary
20.
school with- well, but yeah,
Where's Dracula from?
could Jimmy
Stephen
White
Henry.
married?
Stephen Henry were another bloody boy.
He's looking his age now. Look, that's Jimmy White.
Oh, aye. They'd be knocking
Well,
on
it's him,
there.
though.
It
He's
won't be
only
short
a
of
year older
brass.
than me.
It won't be short of money though.
He's 62, and he was born in 1962. Same year as me.
Same year as my brother.
May
he was
1962, whereas I was born in September 62. Stephen Hendry were another one.
Oh, he bored me. Him and Steve Davis, they could bore a glass of eye to sleep, them two.
Dennis
Oh,
Taylor.
bloody boring.
John
Dennis
Parrott.
Taylor, he weren't so bad. John Parrott, he weren't so bad. Dennis Taylor used to work glasses upside down, then he could see what he were doing. He had them
I think I
fancy
remember
glasses.
him. Mm.
Yeah, he had fancy glasses with like things on top, so he could see what he were doing.
Big round head and like blondie coloured hair, ginger hair.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's his meow, doctor.
Richard. Remember Tony Knowles?
Tony Knowles, yeah, I remember him, yeah. Tony Knowles, yeah.
I don't know that
Yeah.
But Jimmy White were my favourite. Jimmy White and Hurricane
Right, I
Higgins, they
remember.
were my
one. Well,
favourite.
because my adopted dad was like into snooker.
Joe
and
Johnson, yeah.
Oh,
Joe, I remember him, yeah.
I know that one.
He was a bit of a character with Joe Johnson.
But Alex Higgins, he'd knock booze back when he chain smoked and all, didn't he?
Oh, aye. Well, you see,
I
back
do.
then, they could drink and smoke at side at table. Back in 80s, there used to be one fag after another with whiskey and lemonade and all sorts of shit.
Yeah, but
'Cause
again, it's always been held at the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield.
Yeah.
I can play better when I'm drunk. Well, pool
Yeah.
anyway. I don't
Yeah.
play snooker that often.
And basically, Crucible's just up road from us.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
going into town.
Yeah, it's been there most of its life.
Yeah.
Because it was also at another place in Preston, Guildhall. It was at Guildhall in Preston as well.
Because I was talking about Dracula, you had to come and call me Nos for fucking Rato, didn't you? The ugliest, oldest vampire going.
But yeah, there were talk once upon a time of having it somewhere else. But
The problem
everybody
is now, you watch it now and you don't know anybody. They're all Chinese players. You got Wang Chung Ting playing Hot Wang Ding. You know, and then you have the
I know what you're saying.
And they look right scruffy because they've got the gear on, but it's full of bloody adverts. Betfred, Sky this, Sky that, and it looks awful.
Yeah.
They can't drink. They can't
back in our day, Richard, there were no, sponsorships or anything like that, and they didn't have like a waistcoat or anything covered in bloody, what's it's, sponsored by this or sponsored by that, you know what I mean? And now they when they come on, they're absolutely peppered in these
adverts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crap now. It's not the same. But it's like that. It's like Formula One racing now. It's crap now. It's not the same again. You might as well just be watching a bloody Sky Electric now. It's all electronic, computerized, and it's not the same.
Yeah.
When Schumacher left, well, obviously he injured himself in that skiing accident. That was the end of Formula One. That was like the death of it. With that, never recovered.
I mean, you're talking about Formula One, but that going way back, you've got like what's his name, Graham Hill.
Yeah.
And that kind of era.
Oh,
bells and whistles. When in Formula One then.
Spoilt it now. Spoilt it. They've gone health and safety mad. It's all computerized. Yeah. Just it's not the same now. It really isn't.
I mean, when you think about it, that control center can more or less. What's he doing?
Yeah.
Smell it.
I don't know.
The driver's skill.
I heard you say smell it.
And there'll never be a true champion like Michael Schumacher.
No.
Never.
I've met Michael Schumacher when I was still living with the adoptives. We went down to Silverstone. We went to Silverstone. Michael Schumacher was driving around the track in a little cart thing, like around the outside of the track.
Who were him that got badly bent all over?
Yeah, well, I met him. That's Nicky Lauda. I met Nicky Lauda. I met Alan Prost.
It was the biggest miracle going that he didn't get killed in that crash. And
Senna, were there that day. I was there.
They're fucking crazy crashes.
You think to yourself, now, could anybody possibly survive that?
Yeah, but you look at speed, they crash at the speed at this crash at 220 miles an hour. They walk away from it. They get out, walk off.
Yeah.
How many people do that?
What's his name again, Richard? Nicky Lauda. That's it.
Nicky Lauda.
Yeah. Hot Black. Yeah.
I mean, nowadays they've got all this fire retardant stuff underneath the gun from here. You know what I mean?
It's very rare to catch fire nowadays. I mean, that was a freak with that even back then. But it's not the same now. It's not the same. I watch it and it's just a total bloody bore now.
It's going same with darts and tennis and whatever. You know what I mean? There's sort of a new.
I think a lot of it's the fact we're just getting older.
Yeah,
we don't know any longer.
A lot of it is the newer generation are coming through now. If you know what I mean.
It's like Wimbledon. I was watching Wimbledon the other week, and I didn't know anybody. That Emma Raducanu, whatever she called, got knocked out, and I didn't know anybody then. Federer's given up.
But Andy Murray was supposed to team up in mixed doubles.
Yeah. Well, I can't abide him, Andy Murray. Can't abide him.
He hates English people.
His attitude stinks. Horrible attitude.
He hates English. He hates the English.
Cheers.
Scottish twat. Andy Murray.
I'm going to say that the looks on your faces, I'm not quite sure about this.
No, because you smell it.
You're not supposed to smell it. You're supposed to drink it.
Don't smell it. Just down a shot of it, Crypto, and then you'll be good.
They got anything in it?
And you won't remember or feel anything if you down 3 shots of it. I'm telling you.
Have you got anything in it?
Coke.
No.
Oh, that's good. It'll take you a little while before you get your ass kicked out.
Posh glasses.
Hey, we've all been there with the mugs. All right, we've all
Oh,
been
you're
there.
having a cup of cocoa.
Well,
Richard's got some proper glasses
And I'm
now.
gonna, I can brag now. I can brag about my glasses now. 'Cause I've got 6 glasses now instead of
Four
one.
glasses, 6
Four.
bucks.
I can brag now. I've got glasses.
And I bought him some, because when he come here, Crypto, we got these. And he went, I feel like I'm being diddled. I says, what do you mean diddled? He says, well, look at the size of them, at the size of mine.
Oh,
So I says, I tell you what,
That's it.
it's an ass warming
Really?
present.
I went to her house and she had a big one, and I've only got a little one, and it was crap.
It was going to be a cat bagel because he were eyeing some of my glasses up in my wall unit.
Okay, I'm glad we'll see you at 2300.
Okay,
Yeah.
then.
Amjad, I hope so.
Guest,
Come on.
guest appearance.
You and your mum need you up
But
here.
yeah, you know, if
I'll get my drum kit out. We'll have a fan for her.
You know,
Looking at
smaller than mine.
I can't play drums. I've got a drum kit. Got a mouth organ. I can play a mouth organ.
I can play an organ in my mouth pretty well. I mean, a
I
mouth
wouldn't
organ, yeah.
touch.
We're not doing there, Laura. These are the ones that I got. These are the ones that I got, Richard.
Oh, they're nice, then.
Yeah.
Proper.
Anyway, back to what we're talking about.
But yeah.
And your mum.
That's the only instrument I can play, and I can only play one tune.
I'm going to say, in all honesty, he has got a mouth organ.
Yeah, and I can play one tune. That's it. I don't know what it's called, the tune, but I can play it.
I can play a few on the mouth organ. It's all
I
about
think everybody can play a mouth organ, Richard.
Yeah.
I don't suspect.
Hello, Dr. Smith. How are we doing?
What's Part Nest on about? Where were you last night, anyway?
I don't know.
Thursday night.
Who?
Part Nest. You need a sick note on Richard's.
Hey, I gave my sick note. Oh, was I there?
It was
I don't
absent
know.
on Thursday.
Every time I'm not there, I give my sick notes in.
I'm still waiting
I'm a
for
good girl.
Richard's, and I seen him yesterday.
I was on Richard's yesterday as well. Yeah.
I was on yours. You were on mine. We were all on. We were all.
No, you weren't there Monday and Tuesday.
Who,
You
me?
were absent 2 days.
Who?
You.
I'm not. Where were I?
Oh yeah, no, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Oh, fair. I feel like I'm
You weren't
being told
there.
off you. Hang on, I'm going to get 100 lines. Where were I? I must have been about. I must have explained myself somehow.
You said you were in bed.
Sorry, I'll make sure I'm in 100% attendance this coming week.
You better be.
I'm okay.
You know I'm only joking.
50.
There you go.
So about 50 quid.
Partner says he was out all evening. I fetched my good lady home from Thornwick Bay. Thornwick?
Nice.
I know where he meant. Thornwick.
Thornwick.
You want to pay for 50.
So yeah. It was
Yeah, I'll tell you something. Last night when I come down M62, I mean, there were a big long line of roadworks for about 5 miles. Anyway, once and it went down to one lane, they were bugging about with barrier and doing shit because it was late at night. It was after 9 o'clock. And then once I got out to roadworks, I flipping leathered it, put my foot down, and I was doing about 90, and the motorway were fairly empty. And a bloke come up behind me with a Range Rover and a jet ski on a trailer and passed me, and I was doing 90. I could not believe it.
No bragging, please.
Hey, I can do that.
A trailer.
Yeah. No. When we were going to Johnny's yesterday, a Bentley overtook us.
Oh, I bet Johnny felt wounded because he's only got a Jag. Lord Johnny.
Chris says, "Oh, there's a Rolls Royce behind us," and it was sort of similar colour to Johnny's, but and I went past. I went, "No, it into Rolls Royce." It says it's a Bentley. There's a difference.
You can get Bentleys quite cheap on auto.
Bentleys are
looking at Bentleys.
Bentleys are, the cheap version of a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Bentley Continental looks nicer than the Rolls Royce. The Rolls Royces look pretty.
I don't know. I like the classic rollers, like the Silver Shadow.
Oh yeah, I think
stunning cars.
I think the Rolls Royce you're designed to be driven around in a Rolls Royce, whereas a Bentley's certainly the Continental, the coupe is aimed at like.
I nearly rolled my hair in my.
You can get one of them for 20 grand on Auto Trader. I've been looking at them, but they're just a bit of a pig if you go on a car park. They're quite wide. And it's not that.
Like me, I have wide load written on my ass, you know, so if I have to reverse when I'm outside.
Even wider load.
You hear a beeping every time I back up. Wide load.
And it's not like if you're driving around in a Bentley, people think, who the fuck's he or she trying to be? You know what I mean? I think it gives you a bad stigma. Unless you genuinely are a multi-millionaire.
But this is the thing. I mean, in our sort of measly Vauxhall Grandland, we've overtook a Porsche.
Oh yeah.
Or not?
Some Porsches that aren't that quick, you know.
Did you hear what Chris said? He says it re-overtook us afterwards, like, but we didn't pass the Porsche.
I had somebody last night when I was coming back in a BMW, one of them little hatchback ones, and he thought they were clever, and I had to deal with him. You know,
that's it.
You know,
I'll tell you something else and all, Laura. You know when Richard left last night because he sort of slightly left just as we were going in car. Johnny lives on a dual carriageway, right? And he's over at the other side of the carriageway going. Alison, you. Who the fuck does he think he is? Does he think he is really a king?
I'll get to it now.
It was like this.
I tooted my horn. Well, I went through that little gap. There's a little gap at lights.
Yeah, well, we always. It's like you pull up at traffic lights, but there's like a slight turn off, so you can get onto other carriageway. Well, like that. I thought, who the fuck does he think he is? Does he really think it's king?
Sorry, I was just waving as I went past. That's all y'all know.
Lord Johnny.
I says to Chris, I swear to God, I'm going to buy that fucker a crown one of these days.
I'm glad Tommy's not in chat. I should get him going if Tommy were in chat. He'd never let up.
You know, I'm only joking, Richard.
Chris said last night, he says, I want your car. He says, if I win lottery, Chris, you can have it. I'll give it you. I'll come and deliver it to you.
Oh, hey? Yes. Callum were a bit perturbed.
A bit perturbed.
Yeah. Wow. I have to put some pictures up and you put an angry face.
Yeah, I put a smiley one though after. I changed it to a smiley one.
It says, I hope I haven't upset him. I did say yesterday. It's a lot like me, Richard. He does overthink things a lot. And he went,
I put a smiley one after.
It says Richard put an angry face up. I went, oh, you know, take the notice of him.
That'll be right.
Yeah, come on, Angie, we're waiting for you. We've got a seat one for you.
Yeah.
I don't quite know where you'll go, but you'll fit in somewhere and we'll all get jiggled.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is a lot like me, Richard. He overthinks things a lot. I says, oh, take the notice of Richard.
What?
I says he probably only meant it as a joke.
I did. I was sat at my mum's.
You see, that's one thing. He don't like upsetting people. You know what I mean? He don't like upsetting people.
Whereas I don't give a fuck. People need upsetting. They need upsetting.
But yeah, he's
I
very.
try not to upset people, but if they need it, they need it. Trust me.
You know, I mean, you've met Callum. He is quite a sensitive lad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, that's all down to his anxiety and whatever. How can I put it?
And why did Mum say Richard were right angry about that?
No, don't.
Is he there now? He's such a sweet lad because you can tell that
awesome.
because he gets wasted on 2 cans. You can tell he's a
But
good
yeah,
lad.
I mean, it's like this, Laura. I mean, you've met him, Richard's met him, and he's very polite. And we were talking about it yesterday. And Jonny says, "Oh, I've always taught my kids and my grandkids always to say please and thank you." And that's same with Callum. He is. But if you heard him on his Xbox, language that comes out of his mouth, you won't think so to listen to him. And I always say to him, "Callum, don't forget your windows is open." I says, and if anybody hears you, they're about to think.
My oldest boy's the same.
Hey, look.
Person at Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm a PlayStation girl. I
He
don't have
is a very polite lad, Tim. But once he gets on his Xbox, everything goes out window, and he's effing and jeffing, and
Yeah.
But yeah,
my eldest boy's the same. He effing and blinding at the PlayStation because he gets it wrong, and I tell him turn it off and stop stressing yourself out and watch something.
I'm like
No,
that.
I get that stressed out when I'm playing Fortnite.
Because I can't switch the thing on or it won't load or something.
he is very competitive on them kind of things. You know what I mean?
I've
He's
got
got to win.
I've got them glasses things you put on, and I just end up falling off the freaking chair. You put glasses on.
Yeah.
VR, whatever it is.
That's it, Bria. If you met him, Bria is very polite, and it really sort of, I hope I haven't upset him and everything, you know what I mean? He were really concerned because he thought he'd upset Richard, you see. But yeah, it's a different kettle of fish when he's on his Xbox. Totally different. But same, I mean, how can I put it? That's it, privacy of his own room, and I know he swears, you know what I mean? But you come down here and he not say a swear word to anybody.
No, not say boo to.
Yeah, it's a different kettle of fish when he's upstairs in his bedroom and he's on his Xbox. All sorts of dignity and everything goes out at window.
I'll not allow that one.
Yeah.
I'm like that on Fortnite, so we're all good.
I just end up running around it.
Fucking stand still and let me blow your head off.
They won't blame me on Fortnite because I don't know what I'm doing. They think, fucking leave it. I get swallowed up and killed.
Yeah, there's a load of new quests like Pirates of the Caribbean quest right now, so I need to get on there and do that shit later.
I'll tell you something. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't know where to start on any.
You know how they call it Fortnite because it takes a fortnight to sort it out what you do.
It took me longer than a fortnight, Richard.
I've only been playing it for like 3 or 4 years. I love it though. I'm addicted to that. I can play it on my phone now. My PC won't play it anymore. I don't have a console and I can play it on my phone, so I love it.
But neither me and Chris go anywhere near Callum's Xbox. These games.
I want Xbox.
He's there and he's going like this, and he's And I'm thinking, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love playing on my PC.
You know what I mean? And I'm thinking, I'll be going.
Play on the PC, it's even better. It's actually quite easy on the PC.
I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. But yeah.
I was going to
tell you because that's what I mean for showing me age, because I come from a generation where we didn't have that kind of thing.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with tablets and fucking laptops like kids nowadays.
And mobile phones with internet on them.
Yeah. Give a laptop to a 3-year-old these days. Dabs, doctor?
No, they're getting into phones.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were no such thing as, and that's where I often say, most of the stupid things we did when we were kids, They didn't know evidence around. You know, there weren't no mobile phones taking pictures and, you know, doing videos on you doing stupid things. You know what I mean? There's no proof that they ever did anything stupid.
Yeah, because it wasn't recorded. We did a lot of stupid shit. It just wasn't recorded on mobiles.
Oh dear. But yeah, I can remember one night I were only, I think I was about 15, might even been 14, and I went to a mate's party and there was cider on gut and I got absolutely rat-arsed. Her boyfriend at the time ended up chucking me over his shoulder and carrying me all the way home because I you know, I were well and truly rat-arsed. You know, I weren't used to it. I'd drunk gallons of cider thinking, oh, this is all right. You know what I mean? And then poof.
I got took home in a shopping trolley. There was a club in Halifax I went to, and I got took home in a shopping trolley with just me pants and my bra on. My trousers and my bra on. That was quite amusing.
Can't believe you'd be up and down with just your bra on.
And the reason, like, you know, I managed to get my bra back and didn't put my bra back right, basically. Long story short, the DJ was doing a bet for a bottle of champagne if the first woman to get the bra up to the DJ booth. So I did, obviously, and won the champagne. Whipped it off under my top. And then I took my top off to put my bra back on, lost my top somehow. So I got took home in a shopping trolley, wasted. Like that.
Dr. Smith's laughing at me. But I says when I can't remember how old I were, probably 14 or 15. And we got invited to this party. And I was drinking cider all night long. Oh. That's why I don't like cider.
That's bad.
And I was absolutely right.
I don't put a mixer in that. It's pure vodka.
And my boyfriend at the time had to throw me over his shoulder and carry me home like that.
The things we did, man, can you imagine if I'd have been recorded on that?
Yeah.
And you being over someone's shoulder.
The internet and mobile phones.
Yeah, that's the problem nowadays.
Shoulder and me in a trolley.
You can't bugger all in private. You can't follow and piss now because you'll be on flipping TikTok or something.
Exactly.
Whereas back in those days, you can get up to all sorts of shenanigans and nobody ever knows.
And it never existed because there's no evidence.
What happened in Benidorm stayed in Benidorm, but nowadays it wouldn't.
Well, you know, you could get wasted and nobody's got any evidence that these things happened.
Correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fell down a sewer once and ended up coming home wearing a girl's pair of flipping jogging bottoms. Couples stopped me. Couples stopped me in the middle of the road and said, "What?" And they said,
"Baby's sleeping, so I don't know if
carry on going." They said.
Kath says baby's sleeping, so she's getting pissed up.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, I'm drinking a mixture of a coffee, and I've got some water with ice in it. So yeah, I'm on hard stuff.
My flipping ice skull didn't last very long. I'm gutted. Because he looked cute.
You won't do none of this temperature. I've just put some ice in there, and
that was like a 3D. It was a big bit of ice.
It's coming up about 11. But yeah. You know, at the time, Dr. Smith, there's no photographic evidence or anything that it ever happened.
She's right. No photos. You can't prove it.
You can't go out and enjoy yourself the same like you used to be able to because everything's filmed and recorded. I mean, on Facebook, there's a video of me on Facebook, and I don't know who's got it or why, and I've got a hat on with corks dangling around, Australian hat, dancing in a pub in Darwin, like a right pillock. It's 20 years ago. Well, it's on Facebook. It keeps popping up on Facebook.
I've just seen that one earlier on with one of Daughters with Yorkie.
Yeah, that's a Westie, not
Westie. That were it.
That dog. That's the dog that I had to take to vets in COVID and tie it to bloody door handle at vets. What a nonsense!
I got loads of funny fags, Kath.
But
cheers.
It's one of wife's sisters or somebody put it on Facebook and it keeps popping up every now and then. And I'm in pub's called Millstone and I've got like a flipping Australian hat on, dancing like a right dick.
Did she put it on like as a bit of a revenge or something?
Oh no, it's been on for years. It's been on for years. It's not new. It's been on for years. I was only about 24-year-old. It's a long time ago.
Dr. Smith says he should be in prison. Horror stories, you know, about the drink.
I even had one very close call, but luckily I didn't.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's our generation come from a generation.
Right,
you go out and play, you come back when street lights come on.
I'm just glad when I was 18. I'm just glad there were no mobile phones and shit like that about. Jesus Christ.
That's it.
Wanted to use phone, you had to ask your mum.
I used to be out till 2 o'clock in the morning.
This is the thing. I mean, yeah, when we first had a house phone, it was one of them rotary ones.
Yeah.
We all used to fight over who were going to answer it, and there were 3 of us. And we all clambering to the phone to try and answer it, and it was quickest got there first.
I can remember having to go to the phone box with 2p and wait for pips and shove a 2p in.
2p, that must have been a while ago. I remember when 10 Lambert and Butler were 10p.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh no, 95p, 10p, 95p.
I can remember when 20 fags were 55p, and you used to get a big pub and you change with sellotape to packet out at vending machine. You put a quid in and you change with sellotape on the actual. Who the hell did that? Sellotape and all changed at fag packets.
Somebody behind. There's probably somebody behind fag machines.
And packets never had a full 20 in either. There'd be like one missing or something like that. They were vending packets. They were never a full 20.
Probably whoever was sticking your change to packets had nicked one while they were at it.
Because I used to smoke Benson edges and they were 55p when I left school. I think they're more. I think they're really expensive now, Benson edges.
But I can remember them vending machines with fags in.
Yeah, you used to have a drawer. You used to pull them out, put your money in a drawer, pull out.
You had them in pubs.
They'd have like a 10p and a 2p or a 10p and a 5p taped to them. You change. Unbelievable.
Yeah. But can anybody remember trimmer phone as well?
Yeah, we had one of them, the trim phones, them slim ones. We had one of them.
It looked like a bloody alien thing, didn't it?
I used to, when I lived on my own, I used to have a Karma Chameleon phone. It was brilliant. I bought it off eBay, and it was that chameleon. And when somebody rung up, it used to sing Karma Chameleon, and his eyes used to go out. The Boy George song.
Standard phone. You know, we started off with, rotary thing, and you'd have to go. Shit, I forgot where I've just dialed, so you had to start, put phone down and start again.
And 9, like 9.
In the middle, you used to have your number and operator's number printed in the middle.
But you couldn't ring 999 within a matter of seconds because it was the longest number away. It was like the last number.
But what I'm saying is, you'd have this phone number in front of you, and you're supposed to be dialing it, and you'd probably put first couple of numbers in, and then think, shit, what last one I just put in?
Yeah, so long to go around again.
Pick it up, put it back down, and start again.
When we were kids, we used to go phone box and send fire brigade all over the place. It was unbelievable. We were terrible. You know what I mean? We'd tell them there's a shed on fire here. There's an house
again. I've never done that.
Oh, I'm Laura. Pleased to meet you. Back.
Terrible.
But
them were the days. My God, we're there.
But going back to our generation, not a lot of people had got actual phones in the house.
Oh, I can remember before we had a phone. I can remember before we had a shit house.
I didn't have a phone until after Adam was born. I was like,
you didn't even have a bloody toilet in the house. You had to go outside. You burnt your ass up paraffin heat to the outside at bog to stop it from freezing up. And you had to wipe your ass up Radio Times.
I've done that a few times with an inside toilet.
Busby.
Yeah, because you could do one number, you could dial. I can't remember what it was. You used to get a speaking clock to tell you the time.
100.
Oh, I hated
Yeah.
that.
She
Does that
said,
feel better, Doctor?
used to say, the time sponsored by Accurist is
Yeah,
22:55.
That's a burp that
You know,
Dr. Smith.
and I used to hate that. If you wanted a dump in the middle of that, especially winter time when it used to snow every winter, you'd have to trudge down to the
Neil,
yard.
I thought, sod it, Richard. I don't want to time that desperately.
Well, if you just wanted a slash, I mean, you weren't so bad. You could go and chuck your old mon in sink and just run tap and send it down sink. But if you wanted a dump, you had to go down the garden and do it, and then you'd sit up bog and burn your ass cheek up paraffin.
Yeah, I can remember paraffin heaters in
your dad had put it bog to stop bog from freezing up.
It wasn't just it was to keep the pipes from freezing as well.
Correct. And my dad was a bit tapped. He had some queer ideas, I'll tell you. He weren't normal.
I can remember us having a tin bath.
Oh, I can't. That's too far back. I've always had a bath.
We didn't have no running water. We didn't have a boiler. We didn't have no central heating, and we used to have to put tin bath in front of the fire, and my mum would be carting hot water backwards and forwards. But she'd put the bath in front of the fire to warm it up a little bit.
Yeah, I remember it.
So thankful that I am.
But this is the thing. I mean, when we moved in, because my dad were building a bungalow, because they were demolishing all them houses what we were living in. We were the last family to move out. And he built a bungalow, and it had got a sunken bath. And we thought it was shit hot. You know, we ain't got to sit in me at one end and my sister in other, you know. We thought it would dip, that you just take tap on it, got hot water.
There's Gordo. I remember when I was same Gordo, we got a microwave and it cost a fortune, and my mum bought it from electricity board shop, you know, the actual Norweb used to have a shop, and it cost a fortune, and I won't mind it lasted for donkey's years.
But
yeah. Oh, it was brilliant.
Where we used to live, there were no mod cons. We didn't even have a boiler, no hot water.
Oh no, we were saying we had
no central heating and nothing.
You just had an immersion heater. There were no central heating. My mum still doesn't have central heating.
Huge.
She's not bothered though. She has gas fires in every room. She's not asked. No. That microwave we got when my mum first bought them, when they first come out, cost about 400 quid, and it lasted for about 30 odd years. It did.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
But they don't make them like they used to do. Like everything else.
The make was a Tricity. It was called Tricity, and it lasted for 30 odd years, and it only last 10 years that she had to replace it. It packed up.
First microwave, 1946.
Did they have KFC before bath, Doctor?
It's set over £750.
Yeah.
Almost 6 feet tall. It cost nearly $5,000.
For what?
Yeah.
For the first microwave.
Microwaves.
Fuck.
That one my mum bought with 400 quid, which is ridiculous.
They are expensive though. Stuff like everyday necessities like beds, sandwiches, cooking utensils.
Yeah. Everybody used to rent the TVs.
Right.
Which slotted.
Yeah,
we used to rent ours from
and then I had the
Rediffusion.
With the bed with the TV that came out of it. I rented one of those as well.
The beauty of renting TVs back then was you always had an up-to-date telly. When a new fangled telly come out, you could always get it. You know what I mean? I mean, you wouldn't dream of renting a telly now, would you?
My mum used to have to do the same, Dr. Smith. She used to have like 2 or 3 pans on go. And she'd be there pouring hot water in, and then she'd fill cold water, put that in. There were no bubble bath or anything in them days. It would just, get in, get washed, and Sunday night were always the bath night.
Yeah.
We lived in an old house.
Oh yeah.
Sunday night were always bath night.
I mean, it's just how times have changed, and kids moan that it's hard now, and I'm thinking now you just don't know the half of it.
Exactly. And I've often
You know,
said,
I mean, they all get took to school now in the mums and dads' cars. There were none of that bullshit when I was a kid. You got on bus or whatever.
Yeah.
There were no car took you to school. Bloody hell.
and you used to have to walk in 6 foot of snow.
Correct. I remember, like we've had this conversation a million times. We don't get snow like we used to do.
But,
Bloody hell. 1976.
my
I
mum and
walked
dad,
out front door. I couldn't sit out.
yeah, like snow, like great big
Correct.
snow.
Front door. I opened the front door. I thought, well, I'm not going out today. It would have done me aid.
But yeah, my mum used to just say, get your wellies on, get your hat and gloves on.
Yeah,
and
that's it. School's never shut when I was a kid. Christ, you only need it to drop to 1 degree now, and it's a day off.
Imagine kids trying to program a video recorder.
Right, we had enough bother with that.
But yeah,
True.
but this was the thing, Dr. Smith. Back in our day, there were no
The thing is, and I was only thinking about this other days,
Come on,
people's perception of poor now is not
I'm glad you're 2 minutes
realistic.
late.
If you've got a roof above your head,
this, it were a case of be grateful for what you got. You know what I mean?
the perception of poor today is totally different. If you've got a roof above your head, your bills are paid, and you've got food, you aren't poor.
You're 2 minutes late.
Hey, Amjad, how are we doing?
You need a seat note, Amjad, because you're 2 minutes late.
Yep.
It's grounded.
Oh God, yeah, Peter.
Oh yeah, I can remember whistle kettles.
I think I quite like them. I think there's a bit of nostalgia with a whistling kettle, even though I haven't got one. I keep saying I buy one of them.
That would annoy the shit
Chris
out
has
of me.
got one, but it's like for his camping. That one of them kettles with
Oh,
whistle.
a stove kettle, yeah. They're cool.
But
little metal thing.
that's for his camping stove thing.
Anyway, how's Amjad doing? How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, Richard.
Good. That's very. You look like you're in a very nice pad there. Where are you?
In the other house.
Wallpaper's well nice.
It's in the rental. The rent, the one that they're renting.
It's very posh.
I'm just like that wallpaper.
Yeah,
'cause
boy.
it's purple. It's nice.
Yeah, boy. That looks like a very posh pad that you're in there.
I'm just living it up right now.
It certainly doesn't look like my billiards room, that's for sure.
Uncle Richard, Auntie Laura, Jeanette, Mum.
It doesn't look like my falling down rat hole of an apartment either. Whistles our time.
We're talking about when we lived in this house that got no. You had to use a piss pot then.
Oh.
I can remember getting up in the morning and there were ice on the inside of the windows.
Yeah. And if you wanted a dump, you got to brave elements and go up yard.
Correct. Oh God, yeah.
Toilet.
You look like you were going into something like you were going into Arctic, just going up yard for a dump.
We had a toilet in the house and then we had a toilet outside as well. So with two brothers,
The mum still has her outside one.
we had
And
to
it's still,
go outside sometimes. That was quite horrible.
the mum's outside toilet is still fully functioning because I use it when I go down to put bins out.
Well, that ended up getting knocked out and made into a barbecue. So yeah.
But yeah, I'm very familiar with piss pots.
Well, Crypto, she's got one. Crypto's got one, haven't you, Crypto?
What?
A piss pot.
Piss pot. I'll never forget that now when you said there's no piss pot under my bed.
No, we got a piss pot under bed, but you couldn't have a dump in it. Not when everybody else has pissed in it. If you needed a dump, you got to go up yard. So
Lovely.
There's
certain things about this time that I do like. Like toilets.
The thing is, as I said before, people's idea of poor now is not poor. You know,
no.
people say
It's
they're
not
not. If
gonna
you've got
fall
a roof
asleep
for your
forever,
head, and
you're
you've got
not
food,
trust.
Yeah.
and your bills are paid, you ain't poor.
But I looked at it this way as well, Richard. I would have classed my parents as middle class, not upper class or lower class, but middle class.
And
My
mine
dad
were rich, and
worked,
so was
my
my
mum
adopted
worked.
parents. So I don't
You know
talk
what I
to them
mean?
Yeah. I mean, we were lucky because when my mum bought her house in 50s, women weren't allowed mortgages. A woman could get a mortgage in 50s. You weren't allowed.
No,
It just
no, it
weren't
was
allowed.
like,
But
yeah,
because my mum's mum, my grandma,
live under the man.
she owned a bakery business and she had 2 bakery shops. So because of that, they made an exception and they give her a mortgage. And she
It's
paid.
unusual that she had a business as well, because you used to have to like live
Yeah.
under your husband or your
And
partner.
she had this bakery. The bank said, "Come, we'll give you a mortgage because of your mum." You know what I mean? So I mean, she paid 530 quid for her house, but she was only getting something like 50 pence a week, if not even that in pay. It might be 20 pence a week back then in 50s. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And she's lived in that same house ever since, and it's worth 157,000 now. You know, but that's just the
How's
way
she
it is.
Gordo?
I can remember you
Settling in okay?
Yeah, she were buying a new build, I think, weren't it, Gordo?
It's weird back in them days. In 50s, a woman, a female, could not get a mortgage. They weren't allowed.
Couldn't vote either. No, they had to live under the parents' rule and then their man's rule.
Yeah. And the only reason my mum, because my
Chris's
mum always said,
next
"You
person.
bloody lad, he didn't know he went on me and it were all done for him. And when he come out, he walked straight into a bloody house." My mum says.
Yeah, Chris says that he's going to buy some balls next.
Buy some what?
Balls.
Balls?
Big balls of fire.
He's on about them bird ball things.
Oh, suet balls. Suet balls.
Oh, for birds. I used to get big tubs of those for the birds when I had a garden.
What, with squirrel with its nuts?
Oh, I haven't seen that yet, but yeah, the squirrel.
Only problem is with all these bird feet, bird stuff and all that, you're going to get rats as well coming along to get the crumbs.
Oh, well, Tucker and Chase will sort them out.
Oh, that's not so bad then, I suppose.
Yeah, that's the advantage of having 2 cats, you see. Only problem is when they want to bring them in house. Yeah. I don't know. Suet balls is Richard.
Fat balls, yeah. I had a big bucket of fat balls. That was quite
Yeah,
funny.
my mum, she says,
them on the bird.
it's like my mum, she watches telly, she says people go into these, you know, these things, these food banks, she says, there were none of that in bloody Second World War, there were none of that, so why do we need it now? She goes mad, she does.
Do you know, no, she makes sense. She makes sense, but I don't think we could do that now. I don't know. Because trust me, I've been there. I've needed to use food banks before, so I don't know what.
It's a depiction of poor, you see. A lot of people think they're poor if they can't afford to buy their food, but yet they've got Sky TV subscriptions, big telly on wall.
I don't even have a TV. I don't have Sky, Netflix, fuck all. I treat myself to a bottle of vodka or 2 a month, but that's about it. I don't even own a TV.
At my television, I never even turn it on. Never.
My electric's a pound coin machine, so I put pound coins in.
And that is a weird thing nowadays.
Suet.
Bloody pound coin. You have to turn thing like that, and turn a bloody dot knob on it.
It's basically like lard and suet and seeds and stuff like that they put in them. Because you can make them yourself, actually, for really cheap. You can buy huge bags of seeds and stuff. And they become hairy balls.
No, I'm not making no balls.
Dear. Like, birds' beaks are small enough to pick in between the hairs, Gordo. You're good.
Come hairy balls. Birds won't bother whether hairy balls or not hairy balls.
Some birds don't like hairy balls, I'm just saying. Come on now.
Gordo wants to know if you drop them, baby. Gordo wants
like,
to know.
really? Why did I come up here? My Auntie Laura's on one.
Sparkly balls.
Is it what?
That says Gordo wants to know if you drop them and you get hair on them, are they called hairy balls?
Hey, Amjad, where are you now? You swap
That's been
rooms,
a
Amjad.
question of Chris.
In my brother's bed.
Right. Very posh curtains, them. Oh, fine.
I like the wallpaper that was behind him
I
a minute
want
ago.
to
That
see
purple pattern
Imran's
wallpaper, that was
goodie drawer. What's in the goodie
Full of
drawer?
chocolate, by any chance?
bizarre. I've got loads of chocolate in the kitchen.
Come on, Amjad, let's have a look in the drawer. I'll sing the
Yeah, we
song.
want
What's
to
the
see
drawer?
Imran's drawers.
What's in the drawer? What's in the drawer today?
Oh, go on then.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah, it won't be comfortable, Gordo.
I took that song off Bury the Big Blue House, by the way. That used to say, "What's in the mail?
Just a
What's
quick
in the
one.
mail today?"
That's
We're
all we
having a
need.
quick one.
A quick look.
That's all.
Just
Trust
a
me.
quick
Sometimes
one.
that's all a girl needs is a quick one. Let's go. Come on, what we're seeing.
Usually it's full of chocky.
I was like, no.
Yeah, who lives in a house like this?
It's not up to capacity. Look at all that lot.
Oh my god, that's.
Hang on.
I want to draw like that. Actually, I'm not even
Yeah,
lying.
well, we'll try and do it. What's it?
No,
What
I
was
don't.
that program called? Like, through the keyhole. Note the drawer full of chocolates and sweets.
Are they Imran's notes?
Yeah,
KP notes.
yeah.
I've got nuts.
I've got dry roasted. I've got KP dry roasted in the bedroom. I snack on them at night when I'm watching YouTube.
Note the drawer full of nuts. The lovely purple wallpaper of the
It's the only nuts I get in my bedroom these
Ooh,
days.
Chris likes them.
Okay,
Honey-
David, it's over
honey-
to you.
Honey nut. Honey
Oh no, I don't like Turkish
nuts that
delight.
you
so
like.
I
Honey
need to-
roasted. Honey roast. No,
I like the dry roasted ones. The honey roasted ones are a bit sweet.
Honey roasted, yeah. Gordo wants to know, Amjad, whether that a Turkish delight is spied.
Give me a second.
The Turkish delights. You still do them?
It's just jam biscuits.
Ah, we thought he'd spotted a Turkish delight.
Yeah.
Spotting everything else. He likes his sweets, your brother, doesn't he?
I don't like Turkish delight, I must admit.
You know.
Yeah.
What, the chocolate bar one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the chocolate bar. I don't like the proper Turkish delight where it's like just a load of dust.
I might get that a go, Gordo. He says they're doing a special edition orange Turkish delight. I might give that a whirl. But no,
Welcome to another episode of me reacting to Jeanette's live streams.
Love it.
And that powdered shit, that just Turkish delight on its own. We aren't no. You're going.
Oh yeah, you usually get it in round tubs, and it's like powdered gear, and it's.
I don't like normal Turkish delight, the jelly bar thing with the chocolate.
Yeah.
I have tried that once.
I
And
can
did not
remember
like
that, full of Eastern promise.
Eastern promise, my ass. Toast flipping
it. Eastern,
M62.
Western, I pussy. Yeah, no, I don't like.
Shall I do one more voice quickly?
Go on.
Then.
Hey guys, it's Amjad here. Welcome to another episode of Amjad Reacts to Jeanette's live streams. On today's episode, we'll be looking at Jeanette's funny moments. Jeanette's saucy moments.
Chipmunk voice. Rich, I'm calling you Richard now. Amjad.
So what's this doing about it?
That's brilliant. Oh my god.
Wait, one more.
Good evening, everyone. How do?
He's got it perfected
Was that
to a
you?
T as Amjad.
Is that you, Amjad, or is that a photo?
I know, that's him.
Hey,
Fuck, dude, that's sick.
one more.
That's brilliant.
What else shall I do?
Ruffles. I don't think I know what a ruffles is. Hang on, I'll Google it.
Wait, let me try to do Parkness's chipmunk voice.
Yeah, the Parkness.
Ready? You ready?
Yeah, the crispy cool.
Shall I do it?
Yeah.
I've got the shiny shop.
I'll wait for Jeanette to finish.
No, I'm just googling Ruffles bar.
Ready?
Yeah, Ruffles is a bag of crisps. That's what I bought up. But I've had those.
Look, Laura, it's like a pink in middle, like a pink.
Oh, that's the first thing that came up. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I've never seen those before. Never.
Right, you're right now, Ramjad.
Okay.
Raspberry flavour. Yeah, they're probably.
Hey up, Johnny.
That's fucking brilliant.
Wait, one more.
It's like a raspberry coconut.
Laura, this one's for you.
He's not sniffing that helium balloon.
Laura, this one's for you.
That's natural.
Okay.
It's like,
Hey up, Tamsin.
Yeah, go on.
Chris says he's not sniffing that helium, is he? That's bona fide, that is that.
Amjad just did the funniest fucking, like, what's it called? Impression of me talking to you.
Laura, voice record, it's Tamsy. I'm doing it now.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Hang on a minute. Right. Okay. Go.
Hey up, Tamsin.
that's Amjad doing me talking to you.
Partner says he only does that when he's wearing tight underwear.
Oh God.
That's fucking funny.
What happened to wax on, wax off?
I like
by
dancing.
the way. I says, what happened to wax on, wax off?
Wax on, wax off. Oh yes, crypto.
Oh yeah, you're in a
Think about
BSC,
it.
aren't you?
Where the waxing? Let's go. Come on, we want to see it.
What will it? BSC?
We've got the solution as well.
And we forgot the solution as well.
Tim's pussied out. That's what it is.
No, no.
Well, she thought he'd probably been in enough pain having that ball thing put through his ear, and she didn't want to subject
Yeah,
him
to refer, Tim, you've done well tonight having that thing rammed through your lug ear.
I won't have a scaffolding. I've got my ears pierced up there, but I've not a scaffold, just to like one piercing.
Yeah, I've got it done.
Crypto had it done as well.
Done there and there, and then I've got it done just a bit further down, and I've got two down the bottom as well. But I wouldn't have a scaffold. That's just a normal piercing. So is that one with the scaffold?
Oh, dear.
Crazy shit.
Callum's here.
Putting angry face.
Hello, Callum. How are we doing?
Night, Callum. Oh, it's not
Night, Callum.
Night, Callum.
He didn't put a smiley face afterwards.
Put a smiley face after telling.
Look what Brian said to you, Crypto.
I'll tell Chris to get in car and go to 24 hour after. That'll
pick him up and drop him
Shall
off.
I do more chipmunk voices?
Hey?
Shall I do more chipmunk voices?
Yeah, I love that.
4 hour Tesco.
Let me try and do the Johnny one.
No.
1 minute.
Jaguar.
I bet you wish you got some now, don't you?
It's not like that. What's that? What's up with that woman's animal called that we Orville.
Orville the duck.
We called Orville. With Keith Harrison Orville.
Orville the duck. The green duck, yeah.
How are you doing?
I love Orville. He's cute.
That's his chipmunk voice, Richard.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, I don't blow helium. I swear to God.
We really kept doing chipmunk voice when the connection were wrong. It was Tim, weren't it?
Orville were a duck.
Orville's a green duck, yeah.
That's him.
It's called Keith something. The guy that holds him is called Keith.
I think he was called Keith Harris, I think.
Yeah, it might have been him.
Harris, his name were,
He always reminded me of somebody else who were in a
Yeah, no, it's Keith Harris.
The monkey. Who remembers the name of the monkey?
Monkey! The advert monkey, the T-Man.
Yeah,
Oh, no, okay.
so.
I'm way out then. I thought you was on about the T-Monkey with Johnny Vegas.
No. Keith Harris done 2 puppets.
Did it?
Hang on, was it a fucking ginger, like a
So
orangutan?
I've got one more to
I'm
do.
sure, actually, I might have seen that.
Go on then.
Right.
Showing your age now, Tim.
Ready?
So I am.
How old are you today, anyway, Tim?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that monkey.
Ah, there he is, yeah. How old are you today, Tim?
52.
52. All right, you're only a young pup yet.
Yeah.
Shall I do it?
You're a youngster, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I want to hear Amjad.
Waiting to do his.
Susu.
Oh, I forgot to put mixer in my drink.
Oh,
Well,
Well, you're only slightly behind Chris because he's 53 in November.
I'm fucking 144. Just saying. I got bit 44 years ago.
It's going to be a map of pensions claims going in the next couple of years, isn't there? I'm seeing the big 55.
So
Come on.
glad I came on tonight, Jeanette.
Yeah,
I'm glad
You are, Amjad.
you can see
Well,
your look, Auntie.
We've had a look at the flash pad. We've had a good impersonation. We've had it all. And we've even been in your brother's
getting
war.
wasted. His mum trying to get a word in edgeways, and everyone else was having fun.
Yeah, I says I'm oldest at lot of you. I'm 62 in September.
I'm
No
second
bragging,
oldest.
Jeanette. Calm down. I didn't think I'd seen 30, and I'm still here.
I'm 6 years behind my sister in top left.
Bria, reverse my age. I'm 44. Reverse it, Bria. See what you get.
Yeah, reverse my age, and I'm only 16.
16, I know. Reverse mine. I'm 44.
No, 26. Sorry.
Reverse mine, I'm frigging same.
Oh, you're 62 now. I thought you were 61.
Reverse mine, I'm same age if you reverse it. What all the
I'm the same age if you reverse it. Exactly.
Poor
nice,
Richard,
Tommy.
if you reverse this, it's same age.
I'm the same age, 44.
I'm not 44 till October.
Chris says he's only toy boy.
Toy boy. Look, my last two exes were toy boys, so, but you know, I don't mind. Older, younger, I don't care. Yeah, that pussy.
Hey up,
Just
Tamsin.
four, Laura. I act like I'm four sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm
what are you
Jack.
Laura.
Hey up, Tamsin. You alright?
No, I gotta film him. I gotta film him doing that for Thomas. I sent the voice note, but I gotta film it because his
Go on
face
then,
when he
Laura,
does
do
it.
it.
Go
Hang
on,
on a
right,
minute.
you ready? Let me know when you're ready, and I'll film it.
Yep.
Okay, go on.
Hey up, Tamsin. You alright?
Okay.
Oh dear.
She wakes up and sees that she's gonna piss herself laughing. It's gotta be like it's like 10:30 over there at night, so she's.
Laura, let me know what
Pass out
Tamsin
early.
says when she sees it.
Yeah, I will. If I can, I should. I might better send you the message.
Let me know when she sees it.
I wish I could reverse my age, and they're only 26.
Because it's on my time again, things will be different.
Have you noticed I've got a haircut, Jeanette?
Yes, I've seen it on the
Yeah. You're a very smart chap, you, Hamjad.
The fringe is on the
I
left, not the right.
Very
The
well.
on the left.
Very well. You're a very well turned out chap.
Tommy
TikTok
says she's
star.
back from
Right.
dog walk.
Always very well turned out.
That's
You're
now
not about
she's
a person who's that,
bodega
you're always
up
very well turned out.
Pammy, you crotch.
I'm here, Crutch.
See, even I'm dead knows. Pammy, you need to get up here and show Jeanette what I was talking about
Well
earlier.
cleaned, as they say.
What did you say, Richard's got you what? 101 likes. There you go, Richard. You've got him at 101 likes.
Yeah. I'll have a light.
No, it means them pictures.
No, buy some balls. No, I put a video.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put a video for the meat up like a clip. And it's got like 101 likes.
What, on TikTok?
Stuffing balls.
Yeah. Did you see my TikTok, Laura and Tracy's
Yeah, I did, yeah.
most wanted subjects?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I commented on it. I commented on the last two.
But yeah, I thought it was funny.
Oh, that's me putting TikTok on.
Effects or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a newsreader, and it's got a telly outside on him. And it says most wanted suspects. And the first one I did was Tracy, and the second one was Laura.
I didn't see that. I only saw the Tracy bit. Oh no, I haven't seen the second one. Right, this is the first one. This is the Tracy one.
Done.
Let me turn it up a bit. Hang on.
Yeah, I bet you would.
She's on the news.
Yeah, she's on news. She's wanted
And
suspect.
then,
Oh my
and then
God.
she did this one, which I haven't seen yet. So this is my first time seeing this. My lips.
Looking for a
Dude.
set of, is looking for a set of red lips.
You can see. It's
Hi,
chopped off
Tommy.
all the faces head as well.
Oh,
Hi,
Tommy, how are we
Tommy.
doing? I wonder where you were. If you'd have been in 20 minutes ago, you'd have just come in at right time because they were all calling me king and shit like that.
Yeah, Richard's been crying for you, Tommy. He's missed you.
Yeah.
Jeanette, one more, please.
I'm really getting it. I'm really getting some relief, Tommy. You've been in your element.
Should I do it?
Go on.
Yes, do it.
Cocks up, jockstrap.
See,
Yeah.
he loves his Auntie Laura's funny TikToks, and he takes after me and does funny.
Nah,
YouTubers.
Laura, your TikToks, I swear to God, they make me laugh.
I tried to do that.
We were talking earlier on, Tommy, and yesterday when we went to Johnny's, he lives on like a dual carriageway, so he cuts through this thing just as we were going in car, and he were like,
And now,
Got it. I'm so glad you liked them.
me and Dad's been in a Jaguar.
"I know." I'm going to look for a crown now.
Got it. I know you love my
Oh, for
Scottish
God's sake.
accent. Got it. I know you like my Scottish accent, you know.
You need to tell me the way that I am, Chad.
What? Sorry, Richard?
That's Jordy. You need to tell me the way that I
Charlotte Crosby. The Geordie Shore. I swear to God, I don't watch that stuff.
I used to.
Richard.
Oh yeah, that'd look nice. In fact, I'd be quite happy to be in that couple.
Richard.
Do I get the woman? Do I buy the crown? Do I get the woman to
Wait,
the
one
left?
more.
Richard.
My crown is a cowboy hat, but it's in the
Laura.
bedroom. What?
Richard.
Richard.
George.
Apparently, it says feel like royalty with this fun inflatable crown.
Oh, it's
You know,
inflatable.
last time I bought something inflatable off Amazon, it didn't flipping work.
Dad,
Oh yeah, but it depends what you got that was inflatable, Richard.
It was a cushion, weren't it? I think.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
go back.
one of them donut cushion type
A
things.
cushion. It was for backache, weren't it, or something? Well,
Yeah, I think this would suit Richard down to the ground.
all right, yeah. Thank you for that.
That's a nice crown. It looks like a crown from Game of Thrones.
I already offered it. You can put it on.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's even better. This is like the real thing.
Oh, that's me all over.
Oh yeah, with the cushion in the middle.
Yeah.
Very too posh.
Can you buy some peasants to whip? Can you buy some peasants?
Yeah, I like getting whipped, and I'm a peasant. I'm just saying.
Now that is like the real thing, isn't it? That crown.
You can get one of them in Burger King, Richard. Yes, Gary, you can. The cardboard one. I've seen them. Tommy, you're here now. You need to tell him what you're
Cardboard
doing.
one isn't good enough for Richard.
Well, Tommy's slacking. He's not called him King Richard III yet.
He are.
Oh.
I've got the absolute perfect thing.
Go on. I want to see it. It's
Yeah,
gonna change everything.
Yeah, it'd be like the intro to what song was it in the 80s? Enjoy the Silence. When he walks up the hill dressed as a king. There was a song in the 80s, it read Enjoy the Silence. Who the friggin' hell did that song? Right next to you, chap. For God's sake, swear me out to you. It was called Enjoy the Silence, and he walked up a hill dressed as a king.
I don't think I know that one.
Friggin' hell were it?
The Trolley King, the Trolley King pushed me home that night from the club in just my bra. That was quite amusing. In fact, it was a woman, not a man, but there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Here's one for Johnny.
Lord Johnny. He needs to get in the front, let
Who
Tracy
was
in the back and drive her around. Yeah, it's a driver's car, isn't it? Spam a lot.
Depeche Mode it were, enjoy the silence.
Okay.
Oh, Pointless has got it. Depeche Mode. And on the official video, it shows them walking up a hill, and one of them's dressed as a king. Because I've got it on my Spotify playlist.
The only king in my life is my oldest son. He's my little king. He's my big king, actually. He's 6'1" and fucking 25 on Thursday.
Laura, do you still get them food from Mumbai Bites?
I haven't for a while, but I haven't had the money spare. When I get money spare, I get them as like a treat because it's fucking yummy. What?
What's going on in that hotel room? They're getting a bit
I don't
giddy.
know. I couldn't quite hear her then.
They're getting a bit giddy in bottom right corner there. Chuck a bucket of water on them.
Say it when I was young and it didn't work.
So anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you everybody for coming on the panel, and thank you Amjad for entertaining us.
Thanks for
having me today.
Thank you, Crypto and Tim.
I wonder who that's meant to be. Thanks for having me, Jeanette.
Yeah. I'm disappointed that the wax strips didn't come out though.
I know, me too.
Just get him to go to the 24-hour test goals, and then we'll just video him the next day.
Well, you know, she's live again on Monday. We could always do it on there.
Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you all on the next one.
We'll set another show up shortly tonight. Yeah, you've still got time.
Bye. Bye. We're going to do it backstage chat. You're going to miss out.
I'm going to go live. You're right, Gary. I will do. I'll go live. We'll do a
Bye.
Gary says, go live, Richard.